Hello there.
I keep forgetting to unmute my own mic, like, not through Discord, but mechanically. Yeah, yours has a pretty light on it. Mine has like a little button on the back that
Oh boy.
is is either like just popping up a little bit or
Uh-huh.
popping up like a millimeter. And I forget to check on, well, whether it is on mute or not.
So what I do is I look to see if I have a little green circle around my picture.
Mm, yeah, I was talking to you and saw, oh, wait, there is no green circle.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck just happened? You're home again.
For the weekend.
How many more weeks do you have in Chicago?
It's not Chicago. It's
Illinois as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
One hopefully.
Hey, Vis.
Hello.
Got your camera set up.
Yes.
Oh
Oh God.
boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Bucks.
I will need something to drink to commemorate this momentous occasion.
You can't tell a woman that. Jesus, Pink.
Not what I meant
I
at
need to
all.
drink to look at your face. Yeah, that's great.
What I meant at all, but ah,
Hi, Ches.
Looks like you're at home.
Yeah.
For the weekend, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Congratulations. Was beginning to wonder if you still had a home.
Hmm. It is still in one piece.
Well, congratulations.
even the dogs are in one piece.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Hmm.
Mr. Mustachio has arrived.
I'm sure Dio will come up later, and I will hold her 40-pound ass up.
He's 40? Damn, that's heavy.
She's she's putting on the pounds.
Quick growing pupper.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Nice to finally meet you.
No.
For some reason, her video isn't showing to me. Go figure.
Hmm.
Sometimes it does it for that. Like you have to like switch off of
Nah, there we go. Now you're visible.
something.
You and your fucking Minecraft shirt, you goddamn nerd.
It's
Hmm.
clean.
had a minor midweek session without you two.
How did that go?
Very slowly.
Yeah, I read the notes.
Mhm.
Looks
I
like
needed-
fun
needed
was
to-
had.
Fun was had.
Yeah, Adris had a lot of fun.
For sure, Adris had wishes on that thing.
Yeah, so did she.
Touche.
I was bamboozled. It was for a nice reason, but I was bamboozled nonetheless.
What was the D4 she rolled with the luck blade?
You mean the D4 that Pink decided to roll on his own? Without me telling him to?
Oh.
You told me to.
No.
Okay. Well played, sir. Well played.
Uh, In the end, I think this is for the best.
Probably. Wishes are fucking monstrous.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mm. Whenever I draw, all you can see of me is like the top of my head.
Whenever
That
you
is
draw,
beautiful.
we're always looking at your screen, not your head.
Yeah, true.
He's got some good Zoria work.
You been
As of
pumping out
late.
more Zoria?
Yeah, I decided to try and draw her again. Oh, hello, Lucky.
Show the group what you've got.
It comes like, no, you don't get to just passively slide by this.
Mhm.
Boop.
That you streaming? Who's streaming?
It's
Zoria.
Zoria pink. Nicely.
Yeah, nice.
I'm kind of shocked you still don't think you're talented because that's bullshit.
Because
But
damn.
Because his metrics are in the wrong position.
It's because he's using the metric system.
Oh
oh
God,
yeah, you got to
why?
use freedom units.
Yeah, that's really good. I would pay you to do
Yeah.
art of characters.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
I've offered, he won't accept it.
Right, but I'm talking about the level of skill.
Yeah. Less us trying to get him to draw our characters and more like, no, just so you know, you're of that quality.
Right.
Oh, I am.
So what happened over the last couple of sessions for our viewing audience to catch up on?
Not it.
No, you're the note taker. This comes with being the note taker.
I already do the notes. It's your job to recite the events as on the notes to prove that you read the notes.
For God's sake.
I'm eating a sandwich. I am not doing this.
Put all of the meat in your mouth. Okay. Let me see if I can pull this up. Where are your notes? Give
would-
me thy
It would
notes.
just be about the last 4 weeks of play.
Yeah, there's a good bit to cover, and I'm not going to remember it all.
I mean,
Has
The
it been
rules
that
list is
long?
critical.
Like
Mhm.
going all the way back to when we entered the ruins of the vampire castle.
I think even before that.
A little before that, actually.
well, the
Oh boy.
last video that we have was when we were in Vishla's underground castle. Because
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we played that, and I have to use this computer to run it. So,
Well, I elect Vess.
What?
Yep, you have not done a recap yet.
Oh.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, I thought you
Lect.
said I liked Vess, as in past
Yeah.
tense, as in eliminated.
Not yet. We haven't gotten there.
It's true. She is the newest one. She hasn't done any of these, so.
Oh, pazing!
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to find out where that starts.
or do it from memory.
4 weeks by memory. You do that.
I
Uh-huh.
can.
Okay. So, they found a flooded... Can you mute yourself while I do this? Thank you. They found a flooded cavern where in such there was a pyramid down at the bottom. Jarek, Zoria, Jarek, Shell, and Chef all decided to go down to investigate. So they swam down, found the place of power. Jarek went in and sacrificed a bunch of random stuff like dragon bits and a diamond for an arm. Chef went in and traded his skill for a sack of herbs and spices. And then Shell went in and said that she wanted to die but didn't want to trade anything for it. And somehow made it out alive. They all came back up. Vishla told Jarek about a Roomba ooze that was going around somewhere in the water. So we decided he wanted to try and find it, but we couldn't get into the water, so we were going to clear out the first floor before we went and did that. Cleared out the first floor. Couldn't figure a way to get down to the ooze and find it without drowning or fighting in the water. So we all decided to leave and go back to the Taylor camp. We talked to the Knights of the Light, told them that their men were dead. And then we swapped over to Adris and Sika on their way back to Sika's clan to kill her chieftain, which is basically what they did. They got there, they ran into two really annoying, crazy ass inbred gnomes.
Who were great. They were great, by the way. I think that needs to be
Mm, they were
said.
something. They were, everybody's gonna be real sad that they missed them.
They had a little catchphrase that they like to use.
Char for sure.
Char
That's
for
true.
sure.
And I have to go.
Oh.
She'll be right back. She's just grabbing the food. Oh, I'm taking over. Very well. Let's see. So they're the annoying people that we need not to comment on, and they will never be touched on again. Outside of that, we started taking our misadventure back upon the road, and let me bring it up here. Giving me the notes, which I can't open anyway, so whatever. Okay, fine. What happened on the road? I can't recall there being a whole lot outside of Jarek working to craft leather into some semblance of an arm to fit over his new arm, which tragically is made entirely of bone and led to a great deal of bone-related puns, which nobody appreciated and everybody groans at every time he makes them.
I enjoy each and every one of them, for the record.
Mm-hmm. What was it that Zoria and Lonnie were doing on the road? I know Vess
Zoria,
was
this
just being smartass.
I
Zoria
actually had
decided
a
to.
question for two questions for Vess. But those can be done when Liz gets set back up.
I have questions for
For
Vess
sure.
as well. But yeah,
The third degree of Vess shall commence.
What?
Nothing. Welcome back.
Oh boy.
What's in
Mind your
your hand there,
business.
Pink?
oh, it's a fidget toy.
Oh.
I'm just. Mimo loves it. Like all the clicky noises
Hmm.
all the time.
It's not the remote for the vibrating underwear?
It's not. That's
That's a
another
different
color.
remote,
mean-
which is held in his other hand.
Can't it be both?
It could be.
Well, that would be horrible. Oh, this is my fidget toy.
But
That would be great.
But I don't see him
How
making
about it?
any ooh, faces.
Who says I'm wearing the vibrating underwear?
I just assumed.
Less satisfying when you're the one wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that what Zoria and Shell were doing on the road is basically that Zoria decided to pull from the cards, which was a massive waste of time. The only permanent thing that Zoria got was a -1 to charisma.
Ah,
She's now
yes.
she's now sitting at a -2, so
What sort of questions did Zoria ask?
idiotic ones.
Huh.
Everybody has questions until they can ask them.
Mm-hmm. And I
Uh,
think Zoria's first question was, so how
Can
many
the dice?
questions can I ask you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or something stupid.
yeah, it was something stupid like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Something really stupid.
Uh-huh. I think you wasted one or two questions entirely.
Yeah. And I got the lucky feat for a few days, but that doesn't matter because we were on the road. I also had bad luck for like a couple days, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember the fifth one because it was so unremarkable. But yeah, the only thing that stuck on is that she now has a -2 to charisma, which is
One.
great. Wonderful.
You did it to
Oh,
yourself.
it actually brought her ability score down? Wow.
Modifier went from -1 to -2.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of
That,
apt for Zoria, though.
that's where it matters.
It just makes sense for that character.
Charisma's a dumb stat anyway.
Uh,
Says the person whose other character is a bard.
Yeah, but not by choice.
A bard by duress.
mm-hmm.
Bard by Resurrection.
Forced barddom.
Sure.
And what happened? Well, the party made it back to the outskirts of Carcom.
Yeah, and we haven't done anything because nobody RP'd anything.
Yeah, sorry, I've had a busy time.
Right.
I think all did.
Let's catch people up on Sika and Adris, though, real quick. You went
Oh,
back to
after.
Cord.
Yeah. After doing the deed with Oriolim,
Mm-hmm.
and I find that calling what we did following a plan is like not understanding the definition of a plan because that wasn't the plan. That was sheer luck. But yeah, we went back to Cord. Aegis was freaking out because she thought she was gonna get recognized. She wasn't. As a matter of fact, nobody was looking for Adris or Edric because there were no wanted posters for him. There were wanted posters for Nurse, for Jarek, as he was, so as he naturally appears, with a note remarking the missing arm, and a wanted poster about Shell, old Shell. Most of them were about being wanted questioning for in relation to some murders, except for Shell, which it is specified that she disappeared in a mysterious way.
Sika is
And
wanted, but only the skull, and a
Sika
note saying she was a gnome.
Sika is also wanted, but they don't know her face. They can't see her face, and Sika is not wearing the mask anymore, at least for now. She has it on her back, under a cloak or under some fabric, hidden. Don't die. Um,
No promises.
so the both of them decided to stay at the Yellow Jacket. They met with I was gonna say Monty Jack, but it's Monterey.
Monterey,
The
yeah.
yeah, the the innkeep or daughter of the owner, if I recall,
The proprietor.
that Jarek once tried to seduce. Abe just got a job playing. She did an okay job at it, but after a week of basically staying there and playing every night, Abe just decided to use the wishes on her sword, on her dagger, and found out that there were none, which led her to be on a somewhat catatonic state of despair because she was really counting on those wishes for something important to her. So she stayed on the floor for like, I think an entire day, was it? Yeah,
Yeah, for about a day.
yeah. And Sika came in, tried to help, got told to fuck off. Uh, then Monterey came in, asked what the fuck was going on. Then returned with a spiked bottle of wine, which Adris refused, but Sika consumed. So whilst Adris eventually decided to get up and go play for the night, Sika stayed up, sitting in a corner with a light show of moths, like waving her arms to the
It was
hallucinations.
a silent rave. It was
Yeah,
glorious.
I'm just imagining Darude's Sandstorm, only it got muted.
And really
it's only
slow.
it's only the lights. Yeah, Adris did an okay job at playing that night again. I think she was like a 16 or 15.
No, it was like a 12.
Oh, okay, so it was less than okay. She went back and then she decided to pray in darkness, kind of ignoring the gnome tripping in the corner, and decided to pump all her magic into ascending to the Lady of Loss herself. At which point, she found herself
In darkness.
somewhere else in darkness.
Okay. Yeah, that sums it up.
Yep.
So we're going to be in Carcom here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. By all means, discuss what you're gonna do. I'm gonna go get some drugs and take them real quick.
I have two questions for you, Liz, that are of the utmost importance regarding Vessian.
Okay.
How much distance is between its two front teeth?
Damn turtle stuff.
None? A normal amount? This much?
Okay. And then, does Vessian carry a knife of any kind?
No.
Nothing sharp.
No.
Excellent. Thank you.
Fucking turtle.
Jarek, what happened when you were in, when you were returning to Carcom?
Important as well.
Jarek got a message from Lady Katarine telling him to meet her at the chapel of Elf Lord McNobody Cares.
Mr. Mick doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Alone.
I don't believe he shared that information with the
He
party.
didn't share it with the party, no.
Not yet.
No. Probably just smarter to say he did not and just leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no yet.
Where have you all gone? I feel
Quiet
lonely here with
room.
Count.
I'm eating.
People are shy about eating.
Behold.
Yeah, I ate on camera. I like it.
I eat on camera all the time.
Oh, it just annoys me because like I don't like how I look when I chew, and I would have to adjust the lighting. So
I
don't
love
want to do
watching you
that.
put things in your mouth.
Of course you do. You're a subscriber. Okay, but yes.
I'm
Did
still
anybody
waiting for
want to
that
cover
Funko fan.
anything?
Yeah, I had some questions for Vest, but that's in character.
You should go
So,
ahead and hit those before Jarek goes nearly LK because that could be a while. We all know how Jarek is. Also, I
oh,
have steak, and I would appreciate you buying time for me to eat it.
And take away my time for eating? Thanks.
So Shell,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
like Zora would have Vest would be constantly like drinking from his bottle, right? Like taking
Mhm.
sips here and there, just maintaining that level buzz, I assume.
Yep.
Eventually, Zora, as we're entering Carcom or nearing the proximities, she'd be like, "So this, we had question. Have you ever thought of having a brand of wine sell to taverns? Extra money, you know?"
No, I haven't thought of that.
Well, you should start thinking of it, because we're broke.
Yes, we are. And you know what sells very good in taverns? Wine. You know what is very profitable to sell in taverns? Wine that you don't have to pay for because comes out of magic bottle. This really had never occurred to you.
No.
I guess you have different priorities, but
Do you have just a bunch of bottles lying around and labels and corks and the whole shebang?
no, but we can go to glass maker, buy a few bottles. I
No,
can make,
no, just get a
casket,
barrel.
barrel, that too. It can
And then
work.
once we're done with the barrels, if we have an extra, we can put a goblin in them.
Idea worked was better when there were more, need for it. But for now, I think our need for barrel goblins is satiated. I don't believe we have introduced the idea of barrel goblins to this. No? Mm,
Goblins to move barrels of things from point A to point B.
no, so you take a goblin and you get rid of parts that are unnecessary for this process. So arms and legs go. You make sure not to kill goblin. Then you place goblin inside barrel to live in. And every few days you take it out. You clean it with magic, of course, because no one wants to touch that. But you take it out and have Jarek feed on it. So Jarek's little problem is resolved.
So Shell is the barrel goblin, Don's barrel.
She doesn't fit in barrel, she's too wide, but yes. She's doing it out of her own volition, so it's not problem.
The kindness of this old bat's heart.
It's a new heart from what I
Remind me
got.
again, how old are you?
83?
Is not. Not
Have
according
you,
to body.
yeah, I mean, you get that other people don't see an 83-year-old, right?
It's the heart that matters.
Only when you cut it out.
Look at you, sharpness and tongue. I would expect to find shriveled heart, but
Motherfucker! It's
don't,
dispatch.
don't, don't fake. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Dispatch. Thought at first she said it's this bat, and I
Everybody
very
wave
No.
confused.
goodbye to Shell.
Yeah, little Timmy
Fell
fell down
down
a well. Yeah.
a well.
What's it called, Chaz? Asa Diego Iboy?
Hasadiga Hiboy.
Or
Little Timmy fell down a well. Broke both legs. Now needs saving.
Angry gnome hands.
Angry gnome hands.
I can already see them being made right now.
Bye, Lucky.
We're getting sent to find drunk people tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
oh,
Oh,
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay, no, that
Yeah, we're
doesn't
fine.
matter then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
That's tomorrow's Lucky's problem.
Yeah. And why do you need to find drunk people? Like they're just
There have
Drunk
been a
people do
number of
stupid things.
There have been a number of cases where people have been going out to like the bar district and then they just vanish and you never see them again. And there's a couple of rivers that go through downtown, and so there have been cases of people either falling in or getting abducted. Or there's a very heavy green belt around our downtown area, and people getting lost in there and expiring.
Oh.
And
Greenbelt,
it's
like
just
parks and stuff.
no
Yeah.
like thick
Woods.
ass forest.
Ah, not like a heavy-set man that takes karate.
No,
That was good.
that wasn't even a good joke.
That was good.
Um,
well, over here we call that carnival, and it's going on right now actually. So
yes, well,
just
I am on a wilderness search and rescue team, so we find drunk people in places they should not be.
Americans just need to pave over all the wilderness and do like we do.
No.
You go
Oh,
party.
I want to
You
keep
go.
the wilderness more than the humans.
You go partying. You get drunk, and the next thing you know is you're in a hospital the next day, sitting on a wheelchair, taking an IV in a hallway somewhere.
You don't need to get rid of the wilderness for that. That's just the natural state of affairs when Jack Daniels gets involved.
no. Besides, Gump and I had a really fun discussion a couple days ago about how we'd kill ourselves. Like, it involves nature.
And
Killing
a shovel.
ourselves.
Yeah, I guess.
This might be the weirdest argument I've heard in the defense of
don't
nature.
have to
I
bring the
needed to kill
shovel, though.
myself.
No, you don't bring the shovel. The firefighters do
Yeah,
after the
the
fact.
firefighters bring the shovel, so you don't even need the shovel. They've already got one.
Well, I'm glad you can stay with us for now. We thought you were leaving.
So you were harassing
Unfortunate.
Vess.
You were harassing Vessian, the drunk monk.
The drunk monk.
Yeah, where were
Zora just
Oh.
told that Shell
Shell's
that
too big to fit in a barrel.
That's
Shell's
right.
to fit
And
a
the heart
barrel,
only matters when you cut it out.
and Shell's heart is a shriveled thing.
tracks. Yeah.
But yes, we don't need the barrel gobbling anymore, but in case we did, we could use barrel. But yes, we could either do bottles or we could do barrels. I could
Why
make
haven't
late.
I just made a bottle for you guys yet already?
No, no, is not bottle. You can duplicate bottle.
No, I mean if you had a bottle, like this whole time we've been traveling, instead of just you borrowing it, I could have just poured it into a bottle for you.
Yes. The only one who keeps bottles is Jarek, but I honestly don't want to drink too much from those bottles. They're used for other things.
Is there a difference between one bottle and another? Jerk, maybe you can help explain.
What?
See, Vessi and
Jurek looks
Deer,
up from making his poison.
Vessi and Deer, there's this thing called cross contamination. You're welcome to drink from a vial that held poison. You might only be doing it once.
Jurek looks down at his vials for a second and looks back up. The fuck's cross contamination?
I'm
Jerk,
more
you use
concerned.
your bottles for more than just poison?
Yeah,
Yes.
What else do you
Yes,
put in there?
Healing
potions,
potions.
penises.
blood,
Wait.
No,
So
water sometimes.
you drink his potions, but you don't drink wine out of the same bottles.
No, it's not. We're not talking about bottles for wine now. We're talking about bottles from Jarek. I would
He
not want.
just said he puts the potions and the poison in the
I
same
know, but
bottle.
I only drink from bottles it tells me to drink. I don't want to drink arcane fire by accident.
No, just a health potion that used to have poison in it.
usually those are shoved down our throats as we lay on the ground unconscious, so we really don't have,
Choice.
like,
Yes.
a choice in that. Yeah.
Yeah, those are my favorite times, to be fair.
But
Knowing
yes, as I
Jarek, he has a bottle that is the exact width of his penis that he uses for special things.
I haven't bought one that small yet.
Infinitesimal. Yeah, you're right. Way to make something that small.
It was funny when I
what
said it. It's just hurtful when you say it.
Jerk, how many
The point.
bottles do you have?
Let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 49.
And you reuse all 49?
Yeah, except for the ones I throw that break on things. Yeah.
Do you keep track of which ones you use for what?
Oh yeah. See these ones on the right here? I haven't used those for anything. Those are clean, and I really like the fact that they've never had anything in them. They're super clean. And then these on the left are the ones that I use for things.
did Jarek convert the right and left when he said it, or no? Just for
Oh, he gestured. Yeah.
okay.
We'll say he inverted it. Fuck it. It's funnier that way.
Gestures with which hand?
With the bony one.
He's using it already.
Yeah, he should be using it. He
Did
feels like a stranger.
Jarek end up doing the leather thingy?
Yep. Yep. He's only got part of it though. So
Yeah, but he has Wendy, so it covers it.
yeah, he's got elbow to wrist on the bony arm, but he's not wearing it right now. He'll wear it before he goes out. Which actually we'll just say he's fitting that on right now because he's about to go out.
But going back to original question, do you want to start a wine selling business with your little bottle?
Do you think we should test it first?
We can buy barrel and try to sell it. That is test, yes?
I mean, if you want to, I've never tried to produce that. I mean, I haven't kept track if I've had a limit per day
Well, it's
or
bottomless, right? No?
I don't mean to be the asshole here, but I'm pretty sure y'all
Hmm.
aren't the first people to think of using a endless booze to try crashing an economy.
I'm not trying to crash economy. I'm very aware of concepts of supply and demand. Goal is not to flood market. Goal is simply to make some gold without crashing economy. I have other ways to do that.
Are you going to strip?
You know, I have a reaction for this.
I know what you're about to do. Oh, makes it no less funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, any second now.
Whoa. Pardon me.
No, America,
Hmm.
not my supervisor.
There you go. That's the reply. You get.
Yep, that's what I expected. Oh well, it was worth a shot. So I've got some business to take care of in town. Are you people safe to not kill anyone while I'm gone?
Yes, we don't. The only one who needs to actually consume others to survive here is you.
And
Yeah,
yet,
Unless
that's why it's
it's
concerning that you keep killing people.
yeah, I
unless
also
Vest is
think that
hiding
some
spirit.
people still need to kill to survive.
Well,
Who
uh,
would that
the
be?
I mean, most of us.
You need to kill to survive? Since
Mhm.
when?
well,
Since I started eating.
You eat people?
No.
Dearest Vessian, we are talking about animate creatures. The inanimate ones don't count.
Yeah.
Well, if you feel bad about killing creatures, eat a vegetarian. It's better.
Eat vegetarian.
I mean, I like some cow and goat, lamb and pig, chicken, fish,
Dog, cat, yes.
dog, cat,
You know, it's kind of weird. I never thought about it.
mouse.
People are so angry at me existing with my diet, but they have no problem killing all those things.
Yeah, but you eat people, and people decided that people are more important than other animals.
Yeah, yeah. Which is, doesn't that seem a little?
Self-serving? Yes. I don't discriminate when I kill, but I don't do it for free or without context.
I mean, goblin. Zoria.
I
Those are
mean,
the exception, not the rule.
Goblin is lesser race. It is made to serve. As is Bugbear, but Bugbear is trickier.
Which is more important to you, a dog or a goblin?
Depends. Is dog fat and ready to be cooked?
That's all that common.
No.
Hmm.
You know, the more we go on, I'm beginning to think morality might be bullshit.
There are actual studies on it. Morality is oddly self-serving for
Mm.
whoever is in charge.
Which
But
reminds me, Jarek, why do you want to save the world?
Beginning to question that now. Huh.
Well, if
Kind
you
of.
figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, yeah, no. If you figure it out, tell me. Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go attend to some business in town though. Try not to summon any accusatory angels or fires or piles of corpses or dead tiefling children.
I'm
I
going
think
into town, so that shouldn't be a problem.
yes,
That you going into town is the reason that's a potential problem.
we will behave. And by the way, Jarek, tell me whenever you want to send a message to you know who.
Oh yeah, we'll make a plan for that tonight.
Yes.
I gotta go make sure I pick up the shit I need, and since I don't have money,
Do you need assistance with that?
no, having a giant red person standing beside me when I'm trying to steal something discreetly might be counterintuitive.
Agreed. Do you do that on your own and on somebody else's skin?
Yeah, probably. Speaking of, who do I wear today? Um,
Miria was your old favorite.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And poof, Jamiria. Aunt
Oh,
Jamiria.
Mm-hmm. With
she has two
two
arms.
arms.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad to have 2 arms, even if this one's a little borked. But whatever, it works.
I mean, yeah, one of them pretty much can function as a giant fork if you want.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I got my potions. He's suiting up, get ready to go. Anybody need anything stolen while I'm in town?
Honey,
This
You need
money,
money stolen?
currency is always good, but try not to steal it. We have a lot of things we can trade for it now, at least. I have 1 diamond.
You still have a diamond?
Yes.
Huh.
Shell gave me hers.
Oh. Oh, Vestal has his.
Exactly.
Might
So
look a little weird. You should probably go sell those together.
yes. At Magic Shop. You see like a big smile on her face.
Oh God. Whatever makes you happy is probably not safe.
See, we all have our vices.
Okay, so you two are going to a magic shop. She's going to presumably kill a child. Um,
No, she's coming with. We're not letting anyone else separate. Where should we meet?
that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Where's tall, dark, and ugly going?
Oh,
you gotta
Gore's
go to
there
the
as well.
cart.
Gore.
All right.
You could meet at
So
Hobbs Tower. You could meet where you are now.
Not everyone
yeah,
knows where Hobbs Tower is.
I think we all do.
Mm.
Shell doesn't.
No.
Investian.
Hmm.
That is fashion.
Well, good thing both
Let's
of
just,
them are with you.
Yeah,
as I recall, this place had a big town square.
it does.
So when we're done, just meet up. Wait, what time of day is it?
Mm.
Right?
Just making sure.
I mean, yeah, that's on you guys.
Gump could be sucker punching me for all I know. I got to make sure
No,
I get these details secured before I turn into fucking barbecue.
you guys decide on the time of day that you want to go out in.
Okay, so we'll say dusk or like the beginning of dusk.
Yeah, like there's a
Sundown.
few. There's like a couple of hours of life in the city still.
So, like,
Yeah.
8 p.m.
So yeah, we'll meet in the town square then. You can't miss it, and if you can't figure out where a town square is, I don't think anybody here could really help you anyway.
Yeah.
Beyond help, yes. Zora will do the disguise self. Be Elf Zoria.
All right, nice. Oh, by the way, Zoria, please don't be sexually aggressive with the elf.
This one?
He looks fragile.
Yes, I would break him. It's not good.
Yeah, don't do that.
Crush tip is no laughing matter.
All right then, off we go. Gore, stay classy.
Obvious.
And
Mm-hmm.
off we go our separate ways.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Jarek, you wander through the city.
And he actually knows where the church is.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah.
Convenient doing that recon earlier.
It's almost as if recon has a purpose.
Uh-huh. So do you just go in or what?
He'll walk in, but slowly.
Okay.
You know, checking for appendages being set on fire.
Hmm. None of your appendages are set on fire.
All right, and
Um,
take a gander around.
your arm tingles a little bit, but you're not sure if that's magic related or psychosomatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, he'll just walk in and start taking a look around,
Mm-hmm.
getting an idea of how many people are here and if Lady Katarine looks like she's standing out.
There are a number of individuals in the temple. There aren't benches here, so much as like a large open space.
Why are elves
Um,
afraid of sitting?
So cheap they can't buy pews.
No, they're so uppity they don't believe in sitting. Fucking elves.
and
Fucking elves.
a good sized shrine dedicated to Corellian, um, where you would generally have like a pulpit thing.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, there's a couple of elves inside. All told, about 5 people. Um,
Well, he'll start by walking up to the pulpit and putting a gold coin on it.
sure. Yeah, there's a little slot in a box.
Of course there is. He'll just slide the coin in and
Uh-huh.
mutter, I won't be here long, promise.
And just chink. You hear it hit other money.
And start looking around for the nearest elf and approach them. Well, let me rephrase that. The nearest religious looking elf.
Oh, okay.
Priest, nun,
Yeah. Um, there's an
choir boy.
individual, male in some robes that's standing and talking to 2 other individuals.
Yeah, he'll meander up to them.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. The gentleman looks over. Good evening, sir. How may I be of assistance?
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Uh,
Sorry.
it's ma'am!
It's ma'am!
Uh, I meant to meet a Lady Katarine here. Do you happen to know if she has arrived?
uh, no, ma'am. I am afraid I'm not familiar with the name. Um, you by all means may wait here for her. Um, or I can tell her you were here, if you wish.
No, I'm just making sure she's not hidden in the back or something. I'll wait.
Not to
Thank
my
you.
knowledge, sir, ma'am. Sorry. It's the fucking hat, man.
Jimmy will walk up to a wall and just take up a post leaning there and wait.
Hmm.
Okay, did say meet her there at night, so
Yep. Um, you wait about a half an hour. Um, and a woman walks in. It's been a while since you've seen this woman. It is Amiria, as you know her.
Muriel?
No, god damn.
Those drugs were hard, Gump. What did
Yeah,
you
they
take?
were.
What did you take, Gump?
This almost took a real hard swerve.
She's hunting you. Uh, um, the Lady Katarine.
And Jamiri will raise a hand towards her and try to gather her attention and wave
Look,
her over.
yeah, she glances around, and comes over to you. And kind of peers at you.
Hat.
Yep, that makes sense.
She could tell from the horny glint in his eyes.
Uh,
You didn't bring guards.
no, I told them I was going to bed and climbed out the window.
Wow, you really are adventurous.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So how's it going? Walk with
Hmm. Jamari will follow up beside. Okay.
me.
Well, let's see. Althane's dead.
Yep, I knew that.
Edric died.
I
Edric
think you
died and
told me
came.
that.
Yeah, and Edric came back.
Okay.
So that's the thing. I'm still working on that, or at least someone who thinks they're Edric. Um, yeah, yeah. Apparently, the people with different topic. Nurs ran off.
Okay.
I visited the Temple of a Talking Dagger. I have a
Okay.
skeletal arm now. Not too thrilled about that, but hey, an arm's an arm. We've found absolutely no information outside of thinking that the storms have got to be tied to these events, and that people are coming back in different bodies.
I don't want Dio to run around upstairs.
Sure.
Come here. Dio's up here with me. Come here. Dio.
Eric, are you happy to see LK, or is that a pencil in your pocket?
He's actually not sure.
Puppy.
Oh, she's gotten much big. Look at the pupper. Much big, much quick. Even Mima's stealing a look.
Oh boy. Oh
Dio.
boy. Yeah.
Dio.
Cutie.
He thought it would be a pup, but it was me, Dio.
Yeah.
Tomato, potato.
I had to make sure
So
all the
yeah,
doors were shut.
people are being brought back into bodies that aren't theirs, with memories that are a little messed up.
Great. So things are looking up.
So you have a sense of humor now too.
Kinda have to.
Yeah, yeah. So you've got to be absolutely either desperate or in a terrible situation to think that I can help. So
She takes you over to like the side by the hand, to like the side of a building, and kind of pushes you up against the side of the building, and leans in close.
well, now he has an erection.
And
Your face
whispers
is hilarious.
very quietly, I'm not exactly here by choice.
Jarek is solid for silent for a solid
They
5 seconds as he's just factoring these memories into his spank bank directly. Just SFTP file dropped
Oh yeah.
right into the spank bank.
She is like right there breathing on your neck. She's trying to make this look the part really hard.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, he'll put a hand on her side or something
Hmm.
and go, okay. Um, you have all of my attention.
They want to marry me off to make an alliance.
Well, I'm not going to let that I mean, what do you want to do about what would you like to happen?
I want you to kill the king on my wedding night.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can totally kill a king. Yeah. When, when's your when is your wedding night?
The winter solstice. We have about 2 months.
Oh. When is what? Where will the king be?
Here, the
Carcom?
castle? Yeah.
And you want him dead that night specifically?
Yeah. I want to be the queen first.
Oh. Oh, it's a power play. Okay, that makes
No,
more sense.
no. I'm pretty sure he killed the last queen, and I'm not going to end up like that.
Okay. Okay, do we have anything else to work with?
What do you mean to work with?
I've got two brains right now, and one of them says, "Yes, I will absolutely kill the king for you." And the other says, "Yeah, I wanted to kill the king anyway." He kind of abuses people. I don't know why I don't like that, but I don't like that. But that's also the part of my brain that says the more information I have about this, the better.
Look, I haven't even met him yet. I got here like 2 days ago.
Okay.
We're in the whole
Okay.
stupid little courtship phase.
Okay. Where are you staying while you're in town? In the castle?
No, that would be improper. The diamond
Okay.
strike.
And did you ring a host?
What?
Are you guarded?
Yes.
Do you trust them?
Well, they're not necessarily only. They're not. There are a few of both countries.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to send a guard over
Okay.
just in case. He's a little weird. Don't
Okay.
say the word demon around him. I'm pretty
How
sure I can get him there.
am I gonna recognize him?
Well, let's just say he'd be hard to fucking miss. He's also got a giant fucking sword in his back. We don't
Great.
talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. That's step one. Step two, I'm going to have to recon the castle. Step three, kill the king on winter solstice. Yeah, no, this is perfectly in line with the way my life is escalating. Okay, so you're going to be a queen in 2 months. Go celebrate.
And I will owe you.
Oh, right, that is a thing I'm supposed to secure as well. Okay, yeah. I'm not. You're breathing on my neck, and I'm having some problems thinking straight at the moment.
Hmm?
So we'll work that out later. For the time being, I'm gonna go see who I can't get to help without. No, I can't do that because we're being scried. Fuck.
You're being scried on? Like all the
Nurse
time?
might have, on occasion. I'm just gonna assume not right now. Otherwise, well, we'd probably already be dead anyway. Nurse killed Shirmal's son.
Who?
So Nurse, he was the tiny one.
Right?
He ran off, hence since, so I'm thinking they're not looking at us as much, but it's not worth risking when we're talking about what we're talking about.
Well, near me, you're okay.
You can't be screwed?
No, I have a little ring. That's the only
That's
reason
useful.
I'm here talking to you. In
Okay,
person.
so I need. Okay. This is all starting to make sense now. Okay. Okay. Either we'll handle it, or you're gonna have to find someone else to kill them. But we'll get there. We'll handle it. I'll handle it. It'll be handled.
Great. We can figure out the details later.
Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna talk about this without talking about this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
I mean, I could lend you my ring for a little while.
Yes, please. I can bring it back to you.
Okay. And she peels the ring off of her finger and hands it to you.
He'll take it and nod. Well, she'll take it and nod.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get along before they find out you were gone. I'll send your bodyguard with the ring.
Oh,
Just tell your guards to be expecting him. He's a
yeah,
gift from an old friend.
sure.
All right, back to it.
Thank you, Jarek. And she gives you a little kiss on the lips.
Oh, now you're just manipulating me, but I'm okay with that too. Um, yeah, yeah, go.
And walks off through the darkness into the night.
And Eric will just stand in the alley for like 5 to 10 minutes, just trying to make sure he's gathered up all of the breath on his neck, and basically being a teenage hornball.
Never
Just kind of
washing that neck again.
no,
Putting,
no.
fucking scraping like his vials along the neck.
But yeah, after about 10 minutes, he'll head back to the town square.
Mm-hmm.
The ring, does it need to be attuned or is it just
It
a
is an
worn?
attunement thing, yes.
All right, he'll unattune from the cloak now and put the ring on and
Okay.
sit
Exerts
in town
a
square and wait.
sphere of anti scrying within a 5 foot bubble, effectively.
Okay,
So long as you're
that works.
occupying the same space.
Okay, and he'll go wait in town or in this town square for everybody else to be done.
Okay. You other 4, what are you doing?
Shopping episode.
Shopping episode. Oh boy. Okay. Where are you going?
I have no idea. Never been here before.
You best figure it out.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for?
Magic shops? Am I the only one interested in magic shops?
Our
Mhm.
shopping will
You're
be
the
done privately.
you're the only one with fucking money. What do you mean? Are you the only one interested?
That's his money.
Vessine has
Jerry
money.
has two, Jerry has 200 gold to his name. Couldn't buy a magical flyer.
Bess isn't really interested in shopping, but he'll tag along.
Shell is herself, so no money at all and no interest. That we can tell.
Well, she said she was going to do it privately.
I know. I
And I
assume that.
need
Okay.
Zoria's money to do that,
Mm.
so we're selling the diamond first.
Ah. So we're splitting diamond shell? Yes? No?
Only the money that I need. The rest you can do with as you desire.
How much money do you need?
I'll figure it out when I know.
It's a little difficult to operate that way, but sure. and she puts her finger and Azurth apparates like on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
She turns to him and says, "Find me shiny store magic. Should be different from others. Cool."
Different from others. What intelligence does your familiar have?
It's an owl, so not much, I think.
An owl's
Like a
intelligence.
4, maybe?
2. Holy fuck. I thought he was somewhat
Uh,
cognizant of things.
I thought familiars got an intelligence boost.
I thought they did too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the owl stats, but
Okay. Make an investigation check with Azurth.
doesn't say he's proficient, so
I don't think he can read, can he?
no.
Or knows more or less.
I don't know. Zora would have tried to teach him, but I don't know if that worked. I got a natural 20, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
Wow.
Investigation, you say?
The owl speaker.
Natural
16.
20.
The
That's the
Hogwarts
worst
owl.
natural 20 I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's the worst
I
natural
know.
20
I rolled a
possible.
natural 20 for a 16 gump.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it takes a little bit. Um, but eventually he comes back. Um, and impresses on you that there is a magic store this way. Woo, 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 woo.
I need more information than that, Gump. I need more hoots.
Woo. He looks at you
Like how many
So,
angrily.
hoots you get?
oh, I understand. We go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Hootless motherfucker, do you speak it?
Okay. And he guides you to a place that is called The Proof is in the Pen.
Oh, Zora kind of begins salivating just at the name of this.
This episode should just be named Salivation.
Mm.
Hmm.
It
So,
is
do you all want?
still
Hmm.
open.
Hmm.
There are a few um ever burning lights inside.
Do you all want to go in? Do you want to do something else? I need money at the moment, and best place we can exchange it for is magic shop, I think.
Your call.
We're like asking fat kids to guard pie. Let's go in.
Best call.
Money's in the proof, and Gump is quickly generating a random ass name too.
That was off my head.
Oh,
Now I'm just generating fucking magic items.
oh. It's not like we're gonna be able to afford any of them because
I mean,
500 is not a
if you
lot.
pool your money a bit, you have more. Um,
Or
excuse me. Inside is a spectacled woman. Halfling. Kind of standing behind a counter, flipping through a ledger. Inside the shop is a myriad of things. There's a bookshelf full of books. There are a few little sets of armor hanging on mannequins, various swords or weaponry, a large stack of paper, and actually a cauldron kind of bubbling off to the side, full of some liquid. The smell inside is a little caustic. But she looks up. Yes, may I help you? Welcome to the proof.
Laura just slowly walks up. Like, her feet barely containing her excitement.
Uh-huh. This woman looks way up. Pushes her glasses up. She's maybe mid-40s.
Young for a halfling then.
Not really.
They live
Halflings are like
106 humans?
roughly the same as humans, if I recall. But they age, they hit adulthood at the same period as humans do, for sure. Yes?
My friends and I are looking for magical items and supplies of arcane quality.
Well, you came to the right place. I have them. I mean, some of the items out there on the floor are magical to some degrees. Some are just higher quality than you can find generally off the street. I'm currently brewing a vat of ink.
Batch of what?
I'm making ink in the back, on the
Oh,
side. It's in the cauldron.
yes.
It's what the
I
smell
can.
is.
What is the ink infused with, if I may ask?
This ink
Magic.
is actually has a bit of cockatrice blood in it, and some other things. A little bit of beholder juice.
Interesting.
Yes. There are other parts, but I can't, give out my secret formulas.
Of course, straight secret. I prefer unicorn dust myself, but
It's
that
it's a
is
useful one. I mean, you kind of have to kill a unicorn. That's not really very nice, though. Unicorns
it
are
makes potent ink,
unicorns
which
are
I guess
friendly
we're
and
meandering about
very
the
smart.
point. They are,
Have you ever
which is
met
why
one?
ink is so. No,
Well, you should meet one before you
Ethically
continue
sourced
using their
magic
ink.
ink.
I've used the ink for many years, and unfortunately none have presented themselves.
Hey, Zoria.
Yes.
Shell's doing the thing.
Turtle wants to speak.
Apparently, I guess that's what hands mean.
Yes, that is what hands mean.
Met a
Yeah.
unicorn on one of my trips. I can't talk. The dogs are barking. Un
Hi,
momento. Just
puppies.
pretend Shell said something dumb.
I'm
Twilight
waiting
is
for
stupid
our
name for
victims.
unicorn.
Bess stands at like the front of the store, just kind of idly looking, like I window shopping ish, but more just like randomly looking at the assortment of stuff
Mm-hmm.
with little interest.
Sure. There's a lot of random knickknacks and bits, large and small. Um, what's your passive?
Mine
Mm-hmm. Proficiency plus
or
modifier.
16.
Okay. You notice in the corner there is a large stone statue that turns to look at you as you move about the shop.
Good.
Um,
Does it? Is it just like a humanoid?
it looks like it might have some wings back folded behind it, but it has two long arms and two long legs kind of hunched over, almost ready to pounce.
Bess walks up slowly to Zoria to stand by her side and just kind of like softly, like, do statues normally move?
Was that to me? Sorry, I was
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
distracted. What
Though
was that, Viz?
Do statues move? Like, is that a thing in Magic?
Zora will turn to look at the statue.
mm-hmm. It's looking at you
Can she
both.
tell what it is?
It appears to be a gargoyle.
You keep gargoyle as pet. Or is it security? I believe I don't know your name. Must
I
have
am
skipped.
Priya.
Priya.
Yes, and I have bound this and to my will. Yes,
I see. Thieves.
of course. Yes, there are. Well, there's honestly a lot of money uh, built up in a magic shop, and obviously I don't have security on the door, shaking everybody upside down when they walk out.
Customers do not appreciate that.
They do not. So he's there to keep the sticky fingers in the pockets, in the way from my things.
Like halfway through that, Bess just kind of turns around and like idly wanders back and just starts looking through the stuff again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, allow me to be to the point, Chris. This one, she points at the turtle, likes to swing swords, wield shields, and be close to her enemy. This one hits things very fast. And I deal with arcane, much like yourself to some extent. I can even copy spell scrolls to sell as well,
Okay.
should that be of interest. But at the moment I am merely looking to spend the little money we have ruled in our travels. Do you
Uh,
have something for us?
that depends on two things: what you are looking for, and how much money you have. Uh, if you are looking for um, magical weapons, I do have a few. if you are looking for pen and inks, well, the ink will be ready soon. Or the paper is ready. I have that in piles. Um, yes, it all depends on what you are looking for.
Doria,
S1.025 BS shell.
I need 150 gold.
Okay,
Rest is yours.
I see. She pulls out a diamond. The diamond. 500 gold worth one.
Hmm.
At the moment we are a bit thin for establishment like this, but I wonder what kind of scrolls I could get with 350 gold. Magic scrolls containing spells to copy it.
Um, well, I can produce various spells um, for about 300 gold um, of the second echelon of spells of magic.
What about simpler ones? Say simple rituals.
Well, it depends on the ritual. But spell scrolls of the first echelon run anywhere between 50 and 100 gold pieces. Um, and these prices do not count out the material components involved in imparting such a scroll.
Did he just freeze?
Little bit.
It's been shitty all night.
You're really cutting out, Gump.
The scrolls of the first echelon can be made for about 50 gold. And everybody's frozen now. So, give me a moment, folks.
Guys,
Hi.
browse around, shop.
Give me a
Come on,
moment.
Gump.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
make sure nobody's
Guys, browse
streaming
around.
anything.
Don't. What?
He's gonna go make sure nobody's streaming anything.
Uh, guys, browse around. I don't want to be the only one playing in this magic shop.
I've already discussed
Derek.
what I need with Gump.
Jarek's not there, and it's not like he had any money, even if he was.
Well, and my fists are magic.
Maybe you want armor.
My armor is, well, I can't wear armor. And
Maybe you want a ring of resistance, which I would also want one.
I don't think we have money for that.
Yeah. I mean, you have 500 gold all for yourself, so
500 doesn't go very far in 5e.
I still.
Unless you're
That's why
being
I'm buying.
really generous with your prices.
That's why I'm buying spell scrolls and not anything else. Because I can copy them because I already have the materials to do so.
Or Gump just getting destroyed.
I didn't
Or
understand
Jarek
what.
just getting destroyed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Jarek's Stinky Bits did not operate in that scene.
I suspected that that was the scenario. Like she's getting married to somebody, she wants us to kill them.
Alright.
Not
Really
the fucking game.
expecting you to use a line like, thinking is hard.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Gump.
Yes.
Did you reprehend somebody?
Yes. Made them turn the TV off.
Beat Jen into submission.
Yep.
No, it was Dio.
With my dick.
Yeah, Dio was watching the dog show and just, drooling.
Hmm.
That seems surprisingly fast or surprisingly slow for you, Gump. Usually you're a lot faster than that.
I had to pee too.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll make sure.
So, I don't know how much you heard when I was speaking.
nothing.
None of it.
Cool.
None of it.
Yeah, so
I
it
would
just
just
fucking
say it all
completely
over.
lagged out. Alright. Well, I can make some spells of the second echelon for about 300 gold pieces. Spells of the first echelon for about 50 to 100 gold pieces. And these prices, of course, do not include any interesting material components that would be involved in the casting of the spell.
All I require are scrolls themselves.
Well,
The
yes, but to
trans.
make the scroll, it
Mhm.
costs money because
Oh, you're speaking of material components. I could provide, even though you are store. I would rather pay for it.
yes, hmm, you would pay me for the material components, and I would make the scroll for you.
Yes,
Yes, as
I
is
can do that well. Uh,
okay, but not with magic that you do not know,
precisely.
which is what you are looking for.
Exactly. I want to expand my repertoire of, I think, simple rituals for now.
Simple,
Maybe we can, maybe we can come to agreement later.
sure.
I provide scrolls and usually sell.
There perhaps could be some sort of agreement, but is there any particular ritual that you are looking for?
Yes. For now, comprehend languages and identify. Also, a little spell called Magic Missile, and of a higher echelon, maybe Alter Self.
Nope, god damn it,
I
fuck.
have this, and Zoya kind of like just pulls a little bit of folded paper and puts it in front of her. There are literally 28 spells listed. Some of them are crossed off.
Comprehend languages, identify,
Mm.
magic missile,
Magic
And Magic
Missile
Missile.
and Alter Self.
alter self. Um, well, I know myself how to cast magic missile, identify and comprehend languages, but not alter self myself. So I could, yes, instruct you with the scroll to copy into your spellbook for your use. Comprehend languages would cost you about 50 gold pieces. Uh, Identify is being a spell of the first echelon as well. Uh, would cost you approximately 150 gold pieces, given the material components involved. Um,
Magic Missile?
Magic Missile is I believe, a first level spell as well.
It is.
Yep.
These are all first levels,
Yep.
except for Ultra Self.
Magic Missile itself would be about 50 gold pieces, yes.
Which was Alter Self, the 100.
It, yeah.
Ultra Self would be 300, but she doesn't have it at the moment. And Ultra Self is only useful for RP purposes.
You say that.
You say with
It's
I'm
Jarek
about to go
absorbing the
kill a
power.
king.
That's how Zoria intends to use it, but
Alter self is just the better version of disguise self.
it's physical to the touch, which brings some advantages. I see. So, the first levels. Identify, comprehend languages, and magic missiles together should all go for
Uh,
250 from what you said. Yes?
yes, that is correct. Yes.
That leaves 150 for her and 100 left for me.
However you
Out
wish
of
to divide your
this.
money is up to you.
I'm making Mason out loud, sorry. Can I get anything for 100 gold?
Um, I have a really. I have a ring of warmth that will keep the coming chill off of you. For 150 gold pieces.
Not enough,
Uh,
thank you.
hmm?
Nothing.
No.
She smiles at herself because she made a joke.
A few prosthetics, which may or may not be out of your reach, but I mean, you have all of your limbs, so it's not really necessary. Paper, if you need paper.
Already have.
Do you need potions?
For the moment, no.
Okay. Well, I am sorry, but of the magical variety, that is
Mm.
a little low on the scale. I'm sure you understand.
Yes, I know. I have worked on this environment before. I wonder how much a scroll of spell shield would be worth to you.
The
Is
spell
useful.
shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not a scroll of spell shield.
No, a scroll of spell shield, because or I can produce one.
Of shield. Yeah. I don't think spell shield is a spell. At least not in
No, the
PHP.
spell called
Yes, the spell
shield.
called shield. Yes. About 50 gold pieces. I'm you are a caster and you do not know these things? Did your school not teach you properly?
Oh no,
Are
I'm
you
trying to sell you a
self-taught?
spell.
Oh,
I'm trying to sell a scroll
you're trying to
of
sell me
shield.
the shield spell. No, I know the
Yes.
spell. I have I
Well,
learned
not for
that
you.
way
I,
back
ass-
in the day.
I assume you also. I assume, I assume you also know it, but I'm trying to. I can make spell scroll that you can sell. You have store, I don't. I have a few spells that maybe would be of interest, including some higher level things.
Oh, you are trying to I see. You're you want to make spell scrolls for me. Yes?
Yes, was that not obvious? People tell me I'm a bit too
It was
forthcoming,
minorly
direct.
confusing.
Sorry.
It's alright, dear. Um
Mm.
yes, it should take you a little while. And I would pay you for some of your work. Yes.
How much would you pay for a spell of that kind? A
For
scroll of that kind?
a scroll. To make
Page
this
133 of Xanathars.
neat. So glad you looked this up
Yeah,
beforehand.
I looked it up.
Good. Means I don't have to.
It's 133, I think,
Yeah.
next to the working.
Mhm. I could give you somewhere between 25 and 30 gold pieces um, for the depending on the quality that you produce.
Materials alone cost 25 gold pieces
And if it
to
is
craft a scroll.
and if it is crap, then I cannot use it and I cannot sell it and I would not sell it. I have no. Do you have an example of your work?
Not at present.
Okay.
I don't sell my work as myself. Unfortunately, someone else did.
Okay. Well,
Contact her patron. I'm sure he can give you the information you need.
I will. I'll ask. That's outside, but yeah. Oh, you said that in character.
Yes.
Yes, I will ask him for reference, and I will provide example. Something simple. But yes, if I bring it to you, can we start a working relationship? Yes, no?
that depends on the quality.
Fine. Then add 25 gold pieces worth of materials for crafting scrolls.
Okay.
That's it for me, at least.
She gives you some paper. If you give me a few hours, the ink will be ready, but you have your own.
I have my own ink.
Okay.
I need paper.
Yes. Um, Here is a blank vellum for you. Uh, Good luck.
Oh, I don't need it.
Okay, great. If you come back to me in a few days, I will have your scrolls prepared. Give me
Yes, do you need money now or?
well, not necessarily, but if you aren't here in a week, I'll just sell it to somebody else.
I see. I will come back in 3 days. Yes? No?
Sure, yeah, that will work.
Fine. If anything, I will message you to inform you of any alterations. Which is another spell I could copy.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
From me,
Shell, you had
In
something you
private.
wanted to buy. Well, here's your money she gives you. Did we exchange the diamond or no?
do you want to?
I'd like to exchange the diamond and give Shell her money.
Okay. Are you are you paying up front?
No, I'm paying on
Yes.
delivery.
Shell says yes. You say no.
I mean, I'm not paying up front for my things.
Okay. But Shell is. Okay. And Shell, you walk up to the counter and discuss in hushed tones what you are what you want to purchase.
Can I buy it now or later?
She doesn't have it on hand.
Long.
Um, 3 days.
Okay. I will pay up front.
Yep.
And come back in 3 days.
Cool. Vessian?
Yep.
Good?
Good.
Don't need any fancy things?
Unless somebody's gonna try and sell me on a fancy thing.
They have... I don't even know what
Like,
you're
here's the
in
thing.
the realm for,
Yeah, neither does Vessian.
right?
So Vessian is in here and just sees a bunch of rings and armor and weapons and stuff that he
Boots.
doesn't use or
Uh-huh.
know what its steel is, and he goes, "Oh, look, a pair of boots."
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna go around asking what every single pair of boots is, nor is he gonna go up and be like, "Hey, explain to me all of your boots."
Okay.
So, like, he's just like, if when Zoria walks out, he'll just follow after her. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's not exactly like tags and placards on stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So you all go back to the town square.
Sorry, bites a bear claw or something.
Sure. Couple
Yeah,
of
they
copper.
stop at a cart and get some food.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Not that
Seems sensible.
expensive.
Who gets to the town square first, us or Jer?
Oh,
Probably
I
you
think Jared got there
guys.
first.
The magic shop is located pretty close to it. And your little conversation wouldn't have lasted terribly long.
Hmm.
So it takes a little while, but Jarek
Mm.
eventually shows up in Amiria's form.
Did we see you walk away in that form?
I didn't hear you.
And Jericho away from town. Uh, Vess was asking if they saw Jarek walk away in that form.
Oh.
Huh? But yeah, no, so Jericho will just flag them down when they show up. Oh, there we go. But yeah,
Okay.
he flagged it down.
Uh-huh. And you would not be attuned yet, Jarek, so you know. Because it
Okay.
takes an hour.
Yeah. He's still like 30 minutes out, 40 minutes out.
Mm-hmm.
Bess finishes eating his sausage roll as you approach.
Yeah.
Everybody managed to not kill anything?
Not entirely sure. Shell went off on her own for a little bit, so who knows?
Turtle stays silent.
Goody. Zoria?
Almost killed shopkeeper.
Any reason or just feeling mean spirited?
He assumed I do bad work. Is disrespect.
I mean, everybody
It's
should
also
assume.
disrespect not to ask what their name is. went that whole interaction without asking about herself.
I did. It's Chris, something like that.
Ira. Wait, well, no, Jared doesn't know that.
Or does he?
Dun dun dun. Well, we're gonna have a talk in about an hour.
Why? What were you doing?
In about an hour, you'll find out.
Is the uh, is the hour relevant to the conversation in some way, shape, or form?
In an hour, you'll find out. So let's head back to the coach unless someone has something to do.
Should we head back to the coach now or in an hour?
So long as we're at the coach in an hour, I don't care. Does
I
anybody
don't.
have anything else to do?
I don't mind going to coach tonight, but I would like to rent room at tavern tomorrow or the day after.
You can rent it after the coach. It's still early.
I have work to do.
So you are stripping.
Shut up, Jarek.
Oh, well, I needed something to distract me. So, to the coach then.
The coach we go.
Okay.
To the coach.
Which I assume you have been kind of dragging along with you. Or did you stash it somewhere with Gore?
I imagine we left outside, just outside the city, or something along those lines, because we can't walk around the city square with our coach, can we?
I mean, it's got roads leading in and out of it. It's just a
Oh,
little
fuck, then I guess we took it with us.
conspicuous at
Well,
this
let's write
hour.
it out of town for this conversation then.
Sure.
Just wait until Jarek feels he's attuned with the damn ring.
Yeah, on your way out of town, you finish your attunement.
Okay. Gore, you stay there. Everybody, get in the coach.
Best gets in last.
Well, Jarek just gets in.
Well, what? The coach doors are on the sides, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like technically people get in from both sides, but he's one of the last and he's close to a door.
Jarek, this is strange.
Get in the
It's
damn coach.
it's
Hmm?
ridiculously cramped.
I was wondering, like, Rama is wide, Zora is whitish, wide and
Big.
tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Vets is staying very close to a door and taking up as little space as
Right?
possible, not trying to get like maximum social distancing within this coach.
Yeah.
Jarville Total Tuck is kind of leave part of her head extended.
Okay. And Jarek will make sure everybody feels like they're within 5 feet. I imagine they do, because it's not a big coach.
It's not a huge coach now.
I mean, 5 foot radius or 5 foot diameter.
Well, he
Effective
said within 5 foot, so
within a 5 foot square.
Everything in D&D is, yeah.
probably
Radius.
radius then, yeah. So,
5 foot
hello?
square, the same square that your icon takes up on a map.
Yeah, like if that's the idea, then
We have to huddle into the
like yeah,
center.
Vess ain't getting that close.
So Vess isn't in the coach?
I mean, Vess is in the coach, but the coach is not 5 foot square.
Come on, get in close.
No,
No.
sorry,
Jarek,
that was way my voice.
Jarek will lift his finger and tap the ring. I need you to be close for this.
that is new.
Which hand is it on?
It's on his right hand. On his married finger, too.
Skeletal?
I know, wrong hand.
Is it the skeletal hand is
The
right?
right hand is his
his left,
real
Oh,
his
hand.
left
No,
arm is
his
the
left is
skeletal.
the skeletal.
Okay.
Um.
Come on.
Oh, never.
How close do I have to be?
Within 5 feet of me. You have fancy feet. If you have a problem, you can
Within
jump out the
two and
window.
a half feet of his hand.
Yeah, just get in really close. Huddle. Do you know what a huddle is?
Stick your hand out like
Yeah, he's
this.
just sticking his hand between them. Get in here. Come on.
Look, I mean, that's like 2.5 feet away. So long as everybody
Yeah.
just positions themselves around him holding his fucking
We
hand
have to
out.
be partially inside or all the way inside.
we don't know.
Look, you can be a part of the conversation or not. You can leave, but if you're gonna stay, I need you to be within, like, oh, my camera's being funky. Like, within a Sig Heil distance.
Within a dab? Is that what
Within
you
a
were
dab.
doing?
Within a
Within a
dab, yes.
dab of my hand.
Hey,
Zora
you know,
with
how about this? Let's make this situation a little bit better.
Mm.
Shell will pop her ass down on the seat, grasp Jarek, and deposit him in her lap. Is this close enough?
For you. Yeah, everybody, come on. Come on. Vess, are you in or out?
I'm thinking.
I don't fit on other leg. Shell.
But yes, you can. That's not a
No.
good attitude to take, my child. Come on. In the lap.
Zora will lean in closer, but she won't get in the lap.
From Jarek's outstretched arm, Bess is about a foot away.
That's
Does
good
that,
enough.
like, if you think that's good enough, that's where he's standing.
That's good enough. Okay. So, what we're about to talk about, we can't verbally talk about ever again. If you don't like that, leave the fucking coach.
Why?
I'm not going to tell you why unless you stay in the coach, but now I need to know if you're going to leave the God damn it, Zoria.
Shell will jiggle her leg, thus jiggling Jarek.
God damn it, Shell.
Maybe
Get
give
on
us
Yeah.
a
with it, child.
headline first so we
And the
can
whole
determine if we
carriage.
want to be.
Derek, did you kill somebody's son? Are we on the run?
No, we're not. And as long as we're within 3 feet-ish, 2.5 feet of this ring, we can't be scried.
Which is
Oh.
important. Ow.
Zora gets closer.
Because I'm killing someone in 2 months.
That's it? Out of secrecy.
Wow, you're waiting a whole 2 months?
We do it now. Get it over
How
It
with.
needs to
pathetic,
happen
Jarek.
on winter solstice.
We
Same
already
day that
have
we're talking to Nora?
commitments on
Yes.
the solstice.
So, if you're going to go talk to Nora, you can leave the coach. Someone should, but they don't need to know about what I'm about to talk about.
I can do it.
No, Gore has another job.
What? Start at the beginning.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who's going to talk to Nora? Let's start there.
This
Zoria?
is what we were all talking to Nora.
Well, one of us is going to be talking to Nora, or all of you, and I'll do this alone. I don't care which. But if you're talking to Nora, you can step outside.
I don't know what I'm going to listen, so I can't tell you what I
The
cannot hear.
conversation we're about to have will make what Nurs did look like a trial run.
Interesting you say. Why are you doing it
Genocide?
then?
Hmm?
Genocide? I'm up for that.
Just a very specific side.
Derek,
Very specific. Look, I'm trying to help you. If you hear about this and you don't have to be a part of this, you could die for having heard about this.
plausible deniability. I am aware. Speak.
Yeah.
Bess will walk out of the coach.
Eric watches that for a second and goes, yeah, fair enough.
That one's intelligent.
Yep. Vess, would you mind taking like 30 feet steps away? Like,
Watch cards, see if no one's listening into conversation.
Okay.
Is not a ring of silence, this. Where did you
And
get this crying spell?
we'll get there in a
Uh,
second. Derek just watching Vest to make sure Vest is going.
Mhm.
Does Vest go?
Vest does walk 30 feet away
Okay.
and posts up by like a tree and watches the cart.
So, I went to talk to Lady Katarine. And
thought. Proceed.
things happened, and I'm going to be killing the king on winter solstice.
Why?
Reasons.
Why?
Do you really want me to implicate everybody and their mother for you?
Yes.
Yes.
That's fair. I should have expected that from both of you. Because I've been asked to, and I don't like him anyway.
You never met him.
No, but what he does to elves kind of pisses me off.
He did to 3 elves. Criminals.
Yes, and I'll
Oh
be
no.
doing it to one king. It's even. See, he did it to 3, I do it to 1. I'm being generous, really.
Lives don't matter on same scale. You are aware of that.
Yeah, lives don't really matter anyway. Like Vess said earlier, it's not like you people don't eat cow.
Why are you killing King? Is
Because
it
the,
on
the king has
Catherine's?
to die.
Why?
Lady Katarine may or may not be getting into a situation where she's being forcibly married to the king.
That happens.
Yes. The king has a nasty habit of killing his wives.
Shell will jiggle Jarek.
Stop it?
She is a minor noble. Why is she marrying
Yes,
a king?
because it's been arranged.
How
But
has
if
it
the
been
king
arranged?
dies
By
on
who?
her wedding
No,
night
no, no,
on
no,
winter
no, no.
solstice,
Shut your mouth.
by her
Why is a
family,
minor noble being married to a major king?
it's
Last
In what
consolidation of power.
in
last
what
of her
world does
line
that make
too.
sense?
It's consolidation of power. It makes fine sense. If she gets married to the king, he gets all of her power. He kills her. Now
She
he
has no
keeps all of
power.
her power and gets rid of her.
She has very little power.
Yeah, but if you keep marrying people with very little power and killing them, then you keep getting more power.
Then
I
let her
think it's
die.
like that.
What's the problem
May-
here?
maybe he just thinks she's pretty. That is not crime for king. You can marry pretty women.
Okay, look,
How do you know she's going to die?
neither one of you have to help me. The point is, I'm a kill a king.
Oh, why
Winter
do it on
solstice is going to happen. They're going to get married, and then I'm going to go shank this beard man
why on winter sources? Why not before if she doesn't want
because
to get
that's
married?
when they get married. If we kill him after they get married, she gets his power.
Oh,
Now we're on. Okay, now forward progress.
is there line of succession or is he childless? Would she know
I,
this?
this is
Gump.
something this is something I still have to look into.
Zoria?
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe is terribly familiar with Carcom.
Particularly.
So,
Make
winter.
a
Oh,
history check at disadvantage.
Will do. Continue, Jarek, please.
no, I want to see what you roll first because if Zorian knows something.
Milestones and Bob. History, you say?
Mm-hmm. It's int based. You should do okay.
Shit. Disadvantage got me. Um, 13.
Okay. Um, you do know that there is an heir, but you don't know how the succession would work.
Plan his flow. There is air, I think.
So, I don't, I don't particularly care. I'm gonna be killing a king, and this conversation is basically me inviting whoever wants to get on the really good side of the once and future queen. the opportunity for, you know, people who might want to, and I don't know, I'm just spitballing this out into eternity, increase their standing in society.
I do like word countess. Be duchess.
Just throwing it out there. I don't know why Shell would want to help, but I don't want to
Murder?
disclude Shell because we discussed being open and honest, and I'm trying to be open and honest.
You could have been honest before when you could have told us that you were going to meet her.
Well, honestly, I didn't really want to risk it. I was pretty sure she was going to kill me. I was wrong, turns out.
A stiff breeze. A very cold wind blows through the carriage.
Eric just glances over at this momentarily.
Do I see anything on the outside or just a breeze?
No, just the wind blowing leaves off of trees.
Fucking autumn.
Perception?
Make a
It's a,
perception check.
a
It's the
perception check to do
fall.
what?
It's
Okay.
fall.
It's so if you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out. I'm entirely comfortable doing this 100% alone. But we need someone to still be meeting with Nora, and someone who's, you know, someoneing it up.
We need to
I'm.
tell is matter of importance. Like we need to define priorities.
That's
I
why
vo-
this is a conversation that we can only have right now.
I see. I vote kill king.
You won't kill King. That's good.
I vote to kill king.
Oh, you want to kill the king? Nor all right. That's a thing I didn't. I thought that was going to go in the. I thought Shell was going to be okay. Um, Shell, you are you comfortable talking to Nora?
Comfortable? Yes. Willing?
But
Oh.
kind of saw that one coming. Okay. Okay. So
Does she
maybe I
want to
just
kill the king?
you want to kill the king?
Would it make her warm and fuzzy inside? This is Vishla, by the way, jerk.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay.
I have no interest in either situation, and depending on what happens in the next 2 months, I might kill a little lady friend before that ever happens.
All right. Well, that's a conversation we'll have to have when that shows up. Um. So my thoughts are this, because we can't talk about this again for obvious reasons. I'm going to kill the king, and whoever's helping me is going to try distracting the guard, and whoever's left, well, yes, what is going through your demented mind?
We have two means of communication that cannot be scried upon.
That's fair. We can take advantage of that. You're right, there are two.
Don't need to kill king.
Oh, we need to
Magic.
kill the king.
No, magic can do it.
What do you mean magic can do it?
There is a spell. And would I know Glyph of Warding, Gump?
Glyph of warding. Make an arcana check.
Uh, 23.
Yes.
You can store a spell within object. So, say somebody's going to open up a privy to take shit. Privy explodes in fireball.
Okay, that's fascinating and terrifying. Magic is seeming less friendly by the day. I was just thinking to poison it, and once he drinks said poison, I stab him in the back of the head.
Are you
My
concerned
child,
about?
my child, my child.
You're not
Politicians.
you're not even in the kill the king category. Why are you talking?
I am the voice of reason. Shut the fuck up.
You're a pretty poor one. Go ahead.
Politicians and nobles are like snakes. They are like me. They think ahead. Do you not think that there is some kind of succession plan in the event of poisoning? And do you not think the new bride will
Is
immediately be under suspicion?
exactly.
You
It
are
is.
Probably will.
endangering your wife.
No, 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 no. You
Yes, yes,
I think
yes, yes,
I
yes.
no, I think there's been some confusion, and you think I'm far dumber than you're actually. I don't care. If they begin to suspect her, they'll put her on trial. I'd take her from trial, and I've got a Lady Katarine. I don't
Then she
care.
has none of the power she wants, and she blames everything on you.
Yeah, just like you and everyone else. I'm kind of used to that.
I would
I'm
kill her
fine
in
with
that
that.
case.
I get Lady Katarine, or she gets all the power, and now I have a Queen Katarine. I don't care. I get a Katarine either fucking way.
She has things to think about if she wants to go through with this. What is situation of air? I believe there is air. Don't know how it works. And how it's going to look if King dies immediately after he is married. I
Well,
don't
I
think she.
know. I have an idea of how to correct that.
Okay, what's the idea?
Well, it really depends on whether or not Adris shows up alive or not. But
Why would she show up?
I'm just saying it might look a little less conspicuous to Lady Katarine if someone with a giant bee on their cheek is seen stabbing the king multiple times when the guard shows up.
You have the hat for that.
Yes. I just don't know if that person is going to be Adris or Adris adjacent.
Does it matter?
It does if Adris is in town.
No, it
Why would
doesn't.
she be in town?
Why would it be a problem if she's implicated? She means nothing to us anymore. Edric is as good as chewing gum on the bottom of our shoes at this point.
You are so sociopathic, it's terrifying. Okay, let's rewind this. I am killing the king on winter solstice. You can be in or you can be out. But I am
So,
killing him.
Lady Katarine is willing to marry for power. She's not willing to spread her legs for a few nights and then kill him a month down the road where it's less suspicious.
That is better plan, yes.
She's probably planning around the idea that she doesn't want to be the one who gets killed, given he has a history of killing his queens.
Then we post a silent, quiet, invisible guard, which I believe you fit the bill for.
Actually, that's kind of what I already signed Gore up for. He's going to guard her in the meanwhile.
Or
But then
Yeah.
he won't go at her after the wedding to make this whole thing less suspicious.
Yeah, we can do that too. I don't care.
We have
Honestly, I'm
another
kind of freaked out
commitment
by
on
him out
that
there.
date.
Yes, and Adris will be here to take care of his said commitment.
how?
I may or may not have put a note in her bag that said Nora.
Assuming the gnome's family didn't kill her.
Yeah, which is why I mentioned that whole sending thing, and we might need to do that. Like when Zoria said if I wanted her to use the sending today.
You want me to
Well,
see if Edris is still alive and if she's coming to Kharkon?
no, when she's coming.
It's going to be a bit suspicious if somebody she barely knows asks her when she's coming to Kharkon, even though person has no reason to know if she's coming back to Kharkon at
That's
first place.
fair. Yeah, and ask her if I suppose. Fine, whatever necessary lies are required. Point is, I'm killing a king, and this seems like a good way to go. Because if I die failing, what? That's just a good way to die. That's so much better than got shot in the testicles by a bandit and just died of blood fouling.
There are 1,000 better ways to die.
Yeah, yeah, but this one's pretty high up compared to what we've experienced so far.
So we're just gonna sit around for 2 months?
I mean,
I
I
can
might.
I can work. Make coin actually.
Some of us cannot.
What do you need to do?
She needs needs to solve her issues.
No. Use your noggins. I'm not explaining this to you.
Then I can't talk to you about it.
If only there was planning to do and scams to put in motion. Become the
You're not.
caterers. Fuck. The flower people.
I was actually thinking to just be the maid.
Gain
Just
access.
infiltrate. Gain access, replace the maid, go to the bedchamber.
Sniff the sheets.
Sure. Is that a thing maids do? I don't know. I've never had one.
You're the kind of maid that would.
I think that's supposed to be a compliment. Is she saying I'm a dutiful maid because all maids sniff the sheets, therefore if I was a maid, I'd just be really good at it? It's a weird compliment.
This needs to be discussed with Catherine Stormbrook. Really. Not. I don't know her that well, so I call her Stormbrook. But this needs better planning. Much better planning, including the what to do about line of succession.
Well, you can figure that out with her if you want to get involved and gain yourself some upward social mobility. Shell, I have no idea what you're doing in the next 2 months because you're not communicating it and expecting me to know. So when you feel like telling me, we can discuss that.
Jarek. The note.
That was for me, not him. Tell
No,
him.
no, no, no. You each got one.
Yeah, no, we each got a note, I'm guessing, given you just
Oh,
said that.
he got a note. Interesting.
You
You
thought you
said
were
different
special.
things.
That was I wrong in assuming that is your curse?
So you're playing us.
What?
Oh, Shell.
What? I'm so many layers of confused, and it's already been a really confusing day. Well, my neck feels great.
What I'm saying, children, is that I cannot stay in one place for longer than a certain amount of time without going
Because you
even
have
crazier
urges.
than I already am.
We
Oh,
know.
it was literal. Okay.
Yes. Why do
She
you
has
think tiefling happened and cord happened?
Okay.
wanderlust. Deadly.
So
Okay.
keep that in mind that if we stay here for 2 months, you are going to have to make some sacrifices in the appease the turtle category.
They may
Well,
involve actual sacrifices. We're lucky.
Do you require goats or tiefling are okay?
Probably field trips to go kill something every now and then. You know, we'll
now,
discuss it when we get there.
do you think, Zoria, do you think it would be plausible for you to go and take her on a long walk?
As long as we find something and I'm not alone with her, I wouldn't want Shell to die.
Okay, maybe Vess would be able to opt in there, and you can go take her to a walk to, I don't know, Hester or something? I don't know. How far do you have to walk a turtle?
Day's travel, give or take. Enough to scratch the itch. Fuck, I dropped my stitch marker and I cannot find it, and it is driving me nuts.
You could just go back to Vishla's castle to pass the time, Shell.
Yeah, but then I'd be waiting at Vishla's castle, which
You wouldn't
then I
have
still
time.
have
You
waiting.
would just walk there and walk back. It's a
Yeah, it'd be
month
a month
each
there, a
way.
month back, and boom, solstice.
How long do you need to be out for?
Just a day.
Yeah,
I
you
can
can.
do.
Okay, cool. That's wonderful. That's delightful. So we can just walk the turtle. That takes
Walk
care
a
of one
day.
issue.
Walk a day out. Kill
You can,
something. Walk back. Yes.
you, it, yeah, yeah, and you can
Found
work
it.
on the. There's, you can work on whatever work you've gotten, and
I
figuring
need
out the secession thing.
full day. No. She should figure. Oh, fuck's sake. You know what she did to you? She gave you a problem. She didn't
Yeah,
offer. She didn't. She didn't offer solutions. She didn't. She gave you problem, possibly with the specific intent of you getting caught.
Possibly, but
And,
I'm really good at getting out of those anyway.
The
and
I mean,
only
not
just ask Shell how
stipulation
many
for
times she tried to get
helping
me killed. Go ahead.
zero. Zero.
Your only stipulation for helping?
Is that we make sure, without a doubt, that Lady Katarine is not connected to. And then she lowers her voice very, very low. Demons.
I wanted to have conversation to her about that actually.
I'm
She
pretty sure
has
she's not, because she told me
No,
she
no,
wants
no,
me to go
not
full vampire just to go kill them.
not pretty sure. Very sure.
What what
That is my
constitutes
one
very sure
stipulation for
evidence?
helping.
I mean,
Talk to her. We research.
honestly, I'm entirely comfortable doing this alone. I'm communicating this because we made an agreement to communicate these
No, no, no,
things.
no,
You don't
no,
have to
no.
help.
Now that you've given us the information, we are part of this scheme too, and I will insert myself into this scheme. Now that you have told me, that
intelligently,
was your first
please.
mistake.
Well, then why would I give you any evidence of anything? You're already
Because
inserting
otherwise, I'll
yourself.
kill her.
I mean, you can try.
I'd like to see you go against score. That'd be a show.
All I
Why would
really
I fight
would
for her?
need from anybody involved would be a distraction to keep the guard busy. Like, say, I don't know, setting something on fire or killing a tiefling child in the middle of town. I don't know.
You seem very narrowly focused on killing King by stabbing.
Not necessarily on stabbing. There's going to be poison involved as well.
Bomb.
Consider
Better.
magic.
Yes. Magic.
It's a lot harder for me to get away with directing who did this and implicating somebody else if there's more people around the
Already
king.
implicated.
Jerk. Just have Zoria cast Glyph of Warding on Lady Katarine's knees.
Slut's knees!
I don't. Why are you talking about the knees, Fishla? I don't understand. I.
When he goes to spread her legs, he detonates. It'll be hilarious.
So would she.
I'm sure she's got shields.
Eh,
She's a magic person.
Yeah. So was Edric.
How do we know the
Look,
king isn't magic?
we don't.
That's
We
kind of
don't
why I
even
want
know.
to. That's kind of why I want to go alone. If one person dies, that's fine. And despite what you two fucks think, I don't want you dying because of me.
Why?
Partially because I don't. Because I don't want to get in line in the afterlife and have to listen to you behind me the whole fucking time.
I don't think you get afterlife. Not
Yeah,
you, at
neither
least.
do I.
No, I'm not getting an afterlife. I'm getting sent to the thing's place.
Depending on this, I can go to Acheron, or if not, Eternal Damnation. I would rather choose Acheron, but
Also, don't you think it's a little suspicious for someone who wants to maintain their social standing if they're in town when the king gets assassinated?
if I get title out of this, or elevation, worth it. Countess sounds really nice. A little keep.
Countess Zoria? Duchy. Duchess Zoria sounds better. Anyway, look.
I have full name, you know, but never mind.
Marquess Zoria sounds best.
Baroness.
I think she got wet.
Let's have a peek.
Anyway, I'm sending the ring back to her with Gore to keep an eye out. It's not just to keep her safe.
Oh, now you're pawning off my friend?
Yeah, do something about it. He's a manipulative tool. You can tell him to not. I don't care. I'll just go back and give her the ring myself.
What if somebody else guards her?
What was that?
What if somebody else guards her?
She has guards.
Hmm. She knows me to some extent.
Again, this is for you to buy into for your status or not.
What part of yes didn't you understand? Is it so hard to take yes?
I'm not fighting the yes. I'm just making sure you understand why I'm including any of you in the conversation. It's not because I actually need help killing a king. I
You
can
do.
kill him.
I
Well,
think
then
you're I think you're underestimating task.
I don't think I am. I mean, peasant girls have been assassinating kings since the beginning of fucking history.
No, they haven't.
Poison's pretty common for kings. I'm pretty sure I can make something nasty enough that even if he's resistant, it's gonna fuck his world up.
Explosion. Magic.
It's a lot harder to pin that to somebody else, though. It's so messy.
Unless King dies of natural causes on the act on top of Stonebrook,
Yeah,
people are going to call out murder.
I'm kind of hoping I can make it look like he died of natural causes at, say, the stroke of midnight.
People are going to call out murder. And Stonebrook is going to be left with a mess to handle. And if she is left with a mess to handle, I don't think she can deliver on promises that are yet to be made.
Jarek,
Yes.
Bushentello
What about her?
died recently after giving a prophecy, correct?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
What
Spread a
was that?
prophecy.
Shit.
What
Spread a
prophecy?
prophecy.
Hmm.
Use Vishla, drain his blood, make it look like a prophecy came true.
What was the prophecy? She mentioned the king getting
Doesn't
killed.
fucking matter.
No, it does matter to me.
Doesn't fucking matter.
It
We
says
go
the
to every
person who
suits.
reads
No, no, no,
every
no, no, no.
beetle we cross and every star we see. You're saying the signs don't matter.
Yes, because you can make your own. You have two
This is
months to spread rumors.
Why would I spread rumors and put him on guard?
is wedding public knowledge yet?
Probably. She's already here.
Will there be feast?
Probably. A king's getting married.
We need more details. We need to talk to her.
Well, you can do the magicy thing, and I'm gonna go make the nastiest
No,
fucking poison this kingdom's ever heard of.
it's direct talk. Face to face conversation, all of us present.
You know she can't do that, right? She had to
So
sneak out just to talk to me.
Shell jiggles her leg.
I swear to God, Shell, I am not a toddler. Stop it. Stop it. I'm being serious right now.
That cart's a
Just,
rockin' from the outside.
Oh.
there is no suspicion if we are retainers to Lady Catherine, is there?
If you want to get yourself that close, that's your business.
I'm thinking of
I'm
possibilities.
I'm going to keep my face as far away from this as possible. Because if I get caught, that would
so,
implicate her.
so you're gonna be standing like this so that your penis is close and your face is far away? Because we all know the lust isn't gonna let you stay that far away from your little crush for that long.
There are brothels in town. I can handle that for now. I can think long term. And my long term is that if I cannot fuck her for 2 months, I might be able to fuck her for years. It's a payout. There are whores in town.
Like
Hell,
Lewis, right? How did that
yeah,
one turn out?
that was Edric's fault, not mine. Don't even pretend. Also,
But
hey,
who
Adris is going to be
handed
back and owe me a really sloppy blowjob soon. So I get to look forward to that too. I've got this checked. I've got plans within plans of sloppy blowjobs.
World's looking up, jerk.
I just don't manipulate you people. That's for you to do. I do the manipulating of others.
I think you're massively underestimating task at hand,
Maybe.
and Lady Catherine is probably counting on your getting caught, getting blamed, and keeping your silence in exchange of a pity fuck.
That's one more fuck than I've had.
Remember what I used to say when we met, Jarek? She wasn't here for it, but you should.
My people, we are proud. We
No.
we take no dishonor and we give none.
If you're going to fuck up, do it right.
I kind of am.
You're not thinking straight. There are many details left in the air.
Yeah, that's why I have 2 months to plan. And take a step back. I'm telling you this. I didn't have to tell either of you a goddamn word. I could
No,
have just hung out in Carcom, killed this motherfucker, and bailed out.
Would have come out in a few days. Don't worry.
oh, it doesn't matter. I'm willing to help. Baroness is a nice word too.
If you're going to help, you're helping, not doing whatever the hell you want to do, though.
We need plan, concise plan, and we also need way to discuss it openly because this here is not going to work.
No, probably not, but we have sending and we have Vishla. Yo, what's up? What now, Shell?
Vishla is unreliable narrator and sending is limited in number of words. We need a safe environment.
Unreliable. The audacity of this bitch.
Vishla said he understands he can be unreliable sometimes, but he means well.
He didn't say that.
Must I
No.
remind both of you that one of us can communicate telepathically and can act as a telephone?
You're not
True,
any
but
more reliable than Vishla.
I was going to say, and yes, and this needs to be plotted and open. Well, not an open room, over
Shell
a table.
extends her pinky. Gloria.
Yes.
Pinky
I'm
promise.
not touching that one.
That
Give
does
me
not
the
look
other.
healthy.
Yes. Give me the other.
This is what happens when you don't wash your hands enough.
What is the promise?
From where Shell had kind of been stabilizing Jarek, she grabs him with the other hand and extends the other pinky.
The true one.
I don't want to touch your pinky.
Why
When she
is
touches
that?
Jarek, she's like fancy fingering,
What are you
just
doing?
kind of
Stop.
lifting the pinky so it doesn't touch
What are you
Jarek.
about to wet willy me? Stop that. Quit it.
I'm being courteous, by elevating the finger so it doesn't touch Jarek.
What are you do? What is?
What is meaning of a gesture?
Pinky promise. I will be open. I will be honest.
I'm not pinky. I don't need to. We already made this promise. I'm not making another redundant promise.
You already
Oh,
made
okay.
promise, yes.
Making it again doesn't make me believe it more. In
It
fact, now I'm
has
suspicious.
it has opposite effect, yes. I'm questioning first promise now.
We have 2 months to plan. I'll make a poison that's so goddamn nasty it'll do the job, and I'll make 2 of them. And we'll test it. And if you're not satisfied that it will do the job, then whatever. You also have 2 months to plan. We'll go from there.
We're planning with making solid, concise plan with fallback positions. That is what we should do.
Yeah.
We shouldn't each plan. No, this is not how it
Yeah,
works.
I'm not asking you each to plan. I'm planning. This is my thing. Just like killing the devil is going to be her thing. Just like, well, I honestly don't think you have any long-term goals that don't revolve around you standing in a castle and just looking down on goblins. But I won't tell you how to look down on goblins when you're actually of a station that lets you do that.
I'm already of a station that lets me do that, but I
All right.
appreciate sentiment.
Yeah, I'm trying here. This is fucking weird. I won't tell you how to kill a
How?
devil. I won't tell you how to rule over goblins. Y'all don't kill me. Tell me how to kill a king. We'll be good.
What are we doing with Idris and the goblin?
They'll be here to kill Nora in about a month.
Mm.
And
And
we
then I'll
keep
get a
them in
sloppy
the dark.
blowjob. Yeah, I don't see that Adris needs to know because Adris can't keep her fucking mouth shut. I'm half convinced that if I said anything about the king, she'd be like, I got a note for him too.
Interesting. You did say that Edric did tell the prostitute
Yes,
about.
Edric Adris is everything you think I am. Only he had a much larger penis. Really, it was just disturbing. Like you couldn't get out of your head. Anyway,
Really?
and Sika doesn't need to know because she'll just start yelling in the streets about how it's for Shar and how we donate the death of the king to Shar, and I don't need that either. I want this to be quiet, unexpected, immediate, and then implicate some kind of an elf with a bee on their cheek and then leave town and let Adris figure out the fallout.
You would kill your friend.
I don't care about killing my friend anymore because they're going to come back. I don't want any pain or misery to befall Idris, but they're not going to stay fucking dead, so death kind of lost its goddamn meaning now, didn't it?
We're not sure. We also need to talk about that with the lady.
Yeah, that's part of my plan is like I want to make sure I get my sloppy blowjob before that potentiality.
I have a
Because they
theory
might
about.
come back next time as like a bugbear or something, and I don't want a sloppy blowjob from a bugbear. That's not.
No one answered. No, bugbear is terrible.
The real question in this case is Vess. We gotta keep Vess out of it.
Idly sitting outside the carriage. Or are you trying to listen in, Vessian?
Nope. He went over to a tree, posted up, kind of leaned against his quarterstaff, and just watching the carriage. Yep.
Takes a drink every couple of seconds.
So I'll start working on this and getting the poison ready. We'll give it a test so that you can have some confidence in it. You can spend 2 months having a backup plan, and in about a month and a half, you tell me your backup plan. We all coordinate this shit and put the pieces together. And the entire time, we try to keep Shelf from murdering an entire orphanage. Well, all right. Maybe an orphanage is okay, but not two. Definitely not two. That's right out.
I just had idea.
I hate it when you do that.
I need to work on something.
No, we're adults. Say
We
it.
are adults.
There are spells for summoning otherworldly things and
Oh, you're
tethering
on
them
this
to.
kick again.
And
Otherworldly thing. Hold on, I want to hear about this. Like,
and
hold on. Do these things have tits?
possibly.
You have my attention.
What happens if demon kills king?
No, no, no. We're
There is
not
no.
tying a demon into this. That we're not. We're not tying a demon into this. No, no on the D word. First off. Second off, are you aware I'm sitting on the knee of a person who has just devoted their entire life to pissing on demons?
I
I
know,
don't.
but this one will be under control. It's
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. No. No. No.
Everyone thinks they're under control until they aren't.
Well,
Relax.
if
Nothing
it
is under
isn't
control.
if it isn't, it rampages through castle and
Yeah. I
lots of
still
people
Zoria,
don't.
die.
Zoria, Zoria. I promise you with every fiber of my being, if you get so much as 4 words into that spell, I will tear out your heart and eat it. Do I
Also,
make myself very clear?
I don't want a demon tied anywhere near Lady Katarine. That's dangerous. We already had the Melanthamar issue. We don't want to risk letting the public think that she's haunted by a fucking demonic curse or some stupid shit. They're already so superstitious they think there are vampires out there. How laughable is that? Let's not go down this road.
Shovel jiggle, honey.
I swear to God, if you don't stop.
Wait, clear, Zoria.
Fine. No demons.
If you want to summon a demon to fight her devil, she might be so confused between the two targets that she'll let you get away with it, though. Just putting that away in the future. but that's
I
down to her. She gets to determine how we fight the devil.
I can summon Fey or Celestial though. Even
What are
Element.
those? No, no, no. The last time we were in this city and you summoned us, anybody summoned a celestial. No. Summoning? No. No. Bad. Bad.
Mm.
I like the idea of the exploding commode better.
Is simple, dirty, quick. Especially if someone leaves a bunch of very flammable potions nearby.
Why don't we just go all out? Don't kill just the king. Kill the whole fucking cabinet while we're at it.
It should help with transition of power, actually.
Yeah,
Bomb an
actually,
orphanage, put a couple fire bombs in parliament. We'll make it work.
this is escalating. I've heard of groups. I've heard of adventurer groups that have a problem with setting towns on fire, but we're talking about exploding an entire sovereignty, and I'm
So our,
curiously
Trash.
aroused.
It's
so our
trash
friend can take
anyways.
over.
Look, whoever has to
Yes.
die between A and B, I don't particularly care. So long as Lady Catarine's standing at the end, not implicated in the end, and the king is dead. Specifically, I killed the king. I need a win. I need a win. I have a talking dagger that talks shit so often it's ridiculous. I need this win. I have a small penis. I need this win.
I mean, to be fair, Jarek, mine is smaller currently.
Currently. By the way, Vishla, what did you look like? Can you put that in my head? Can you
Tall,
like give me a
dark,
picture
and
of what you look like?
brooding.
No,
So
just
you
the
look like
penis. That's all he
Thor.
cares about.
No, no. Well, I mean, well, that'd be a good first step. But okay,
I will
I'll get to that
I
later.
will conjure up an image of Vishla for you.
Okay, and Jarek will immediately turn into Vishla. Point is, I'm gonna get materials. I'm gonna make a poison. We're a killer king. I'm a killer king. You're gonna be a duchy, maybe a county. Is that a thing?
Cunty?
No,
Whatever. You're
that is title. As in title as in domain.
in either case, you're gonna have a queen who likes you, and that's what fucking matters. And that might even help you, Shell, because if you have a queen that actually likes you, we might get access to a whole bunch of books that talk about a whole bunch of devils.
Jarek, you've already convinced me. No need to go further.
I don't
No,
care about
this is summary
devils.
at this point.
Devil.
Devil.
Singular.
Yeah, well, yeah, we might have to kill his friends first. I don't know how vindictive you are. Maybe you want to kill his family. Do devils have families? I'm gonna assume they have families. If you kill a devil orphan, I'm okay with it. I don't care.
That
I've
would
got
be
your back.
fabulous. Checks
Yeah,
all of the boxes.
yeah, I thought it might. Point is, this can be good for everybody, and good. I'll get to work. Zoria, you make money and do whatever the fuck it is you do. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It clearly does work. I'd love to be studying magic with you, but instead I need to study how to make the nastiest fucking poison ever.
I think I need to go to library and start checking if King has enemies.
Okay.
That is other route.
Yeah, you do that. And if we can implicate one of his enemies, that's all the better. I was going to go with the King of Elves because we already know the King of Elves doesn't like this king. We already
You
accident. We already
you invent
accident. Hmm?
you invented that.
Yeah, and what's to start an upstart group of elven bandits from establishing their own sovereignty in combat of this king?
You know she's part elf, right?
Is he?
She,
Who?
E?
Stonebrook.
Oh shit,
Oh.
she is. I thought she was a human.
Way
Well,
back in her lineage, there is some Elvish, but not enough to make her technically half elf.
point is, we're gonna murder a fuck, and you all wanted an adventure, and you all kept telling me I need fucking goals. Here's my goal. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
I don't think I've ever seen you this motivated to do anything.
I don't know how to respond to that because I think it's right, and that's kind of frightening me a little. I got a kiss though.
Oh, Jarek, you know.
What a whore.
It was nice. It was like
Was
really nice. It was like cold water on a hot day nice.
I would probably need resources.
Well, I don't have any money. Not
She
really.
does.
She won't be able to give us any money. That would implicate her. What would you need resources for anyway? I mean, for the objective, not for you. I know you can burn through money like nobody else here.
I do. I can. And I will. But in order to make backup of exploding privy, I would need to know the Cliff of Warding spell, the Fireball spell. Two things I don't currently. Two
I
things
don't
which
know.
are expensive.
Jarek.
What?
Words make money.
Hmm?
By all means.
Or is a god.
Hmm. Oh, we can launder money
Oh,
through
that's not a
actually.
bad idea. Yeah,
Yes.
money laundering. It's not going to look at all suspicious that a giant fucking warlord.
Excavation!
Yeah, no, I like this actually. We'll try this. That's actually a good idea, Shell, and I don't mean this as any offense. I think that might be the first good idea I've ever heard you have. I like that.
You can funnel funds through Gore to us. And we make appropriate preparations. There probably will be bribes.
That's fine. It's expected. That's the cost of operation. All right, we still have a last problem. And
What?
that is still the oddly effeminate elf outside. Are you going to be able to keep the elf busy?
What are you proposing?
Just keep the elf with you. You guys seem to get along. I like him. He's sensible, but I don't want to walk out there and be like, "Yo, we're gonna kill the king." I don't know him that well. Also, I don't know how sober he is. Mima casts guidance.
Sorry. I can write ciphers in the goblin language. If
I don't know Goblin. Do you know Abyssal?
I could actually in a few days. I've commissioned a scroll of comprehend languages.
Shell, what languages do you speak?
All of them.
Okay. Jarek just stares off for a second, trying to consider the fact that he's the only one in the goddamn group. Fiendish. Write them in Fiendish.
I don't know Finnish.
That's the level
With
of devils, right?
It's one of them, yes. Don't ask me why I know it.
Why do you know it?
I just told you not to do that. Yeah, this is
Why?
already falling apart.
I am entitled to
Wait,
this information.
you
Because
are
I
beat.
wanted to be a fucking warlock, and I sacrificed goats and chickens, and I wanted a little bit of power. So I wanted to learn the languages, the things that I had to deal with. And you know what? I sacrificed no less than 3 Mr. Cluckers in one night, and no devil showed up. That book was bullshit.
Oh,
Suffice to say.
is that it? Do you need lessons? I can help.
Yeah, maybe after I kill the king. Maybe I can
Okay.
sacrifice the king. There's a thought. I bet a king would be a nice draw for
Collect his teeth. That's how I got mine.
Uh,
a king's teeth. You
No,
know
just
what?
generic teeth.
It generally works better, Jarek, if you have a deal set first instead of just giving a demon what he wants for
Yeah, yeah,
no
you're right.
payback.
Also,
you,
I think I know
Jarek,
somebody else I want this king's death to go to. Yeah.
Jarek, you realize you've already made deal with devil. Her name is Stonebrook.
Could
The
I be a warlock,
conversation
Stonebrook?
the conversation's going on for a while, so Bess kind of sits down, pulls his journal out, starts diarying.
Writing everything that has
terminal.
been said so far.
What? Except I can't hear it.
I mean,
That's, you know what? Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll declare the king's death to my warlockdom of Stonebrook. I'm already a Stonebrook bitch anyway.
I've never had a
Uh,
king before.
you're
Princess
going to.
once.
You're going to, Vishla. How do you feel about that?
It's delicious.
Are you excited to have a king?
So excited.
All right. And then I'll turn into the king, and when they try to show up to make sure that the king is, doing his thing on his wedding night, I'll be there doing the king's thing on his wedding night.
Oh,
Wait,
that's a good
wait a
one.
second. Wait a second.
Eh?
You just solved a lot of problems with your horniness.
It's good to be the king.
So, everyone suspects of new bride when king dies, suddenly, unexpectedly, after marriage. However, king doesn't die. King remains alive for time. Weeks, months maybe, then
We could.
falls ill and dies.
I like
That
this
is
idea
a
because it
lot
means I
less.
get to sleep with Stonebrook a lot. That being said, the last time I heard a plan like this, the town guard found a torso on a floor, and I don't want to revisit that.
Gentle
You,
repose. You have the ring.
No, no, we don't.
No?
That was on Althain.
You took it off at one point.
Oh yeah, we. Oh shit, we do have that ring.
Did Nurse take it off?
I'm not sure.
Nurs left it if
Yeah,
he did have
if it
it.
was in, yeah, if it was his, he was in the bag.
Which you have
We should
access
check.
to the bag. It
Yeah,
was
the
Nurse or
equipment.
Grandma.
Grandma don't
Either
have it.
either way, yeah, I could in theory kill the king and just replace him.
Yes. And I believe there are other ways of doing this as well. Through magic.
We
Can
would
I do
just need to
Arcana
get
for
rid of the body.
Can I do
Can you
Arcana for Simulacrum?
Yeah.
hold on while you are? Do you think you could get me a bag I could stuff his body into, kind of like that kobold had?
Who do you think I am? Of course.
24.
You
If
know
we
what
have a bag, I
simulacrum
can.
is.
If we can get a bag that we can stuff his body into, I can kill him, stuff him in the bag, replace him. Yeah, there we go. Now we have a backup plan. Are you happy?
No,
It's
this
not the
should not
backup
be.
plan, that's the new main plan.
It should not be backup plan. This is main plan. A lot less suspicion on Stonebrook.
Simulacrum
You're
is
aware.
a hard to
You're
come
aware
by
that
spell.
you're
7th
aware that
level.
this backup plan depends on the primary plan working anyway. So it's not really a backup plan. It's just step 2 of the same plan.
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever.
the king would need to die
Semantics.
discreetly.
I can kill him discreetly. I've been reading enough, and I've got enough knowledge on poisons at this point. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of
And
him discreetly.
and
You
somebody
don't
would
even
need.
have to do it.
No,
No, I
Okay,
just need to
gets in the
stuff him in a bag.
bedchambers. She puts the vial up her hoo-ha. She goes, stabby stab, pour the poison in, and he's dead. And then Jarrett can come in at his convenience.
I'm going to come in at my convenience, but it's going to happen before he gets anywhere near. But no, no, I
I don't
refuse to
think
have the king's sloppy seconds.
sloppy seconds are Stonebrook, Jarek.
I will be the discoverer of Stonebrook in this instance. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure she has already been discovered several times.
Look, goddammit, there's a thing I have. I don't need to know I'm the man who discovered it, but goddammit, I want to feel like I am.
Ah, so
Other
you're
people
into
might have been
delusion.
there.
I feel sorry for you actually. This is very bad fetish to have.
You know what? Your fetish is killing people who are your inferiors.
That is not fetish.
Yes, you have fetishized it. If you didn't get wet while strangling out a goblin, I would be shocked.
It brings a smile to face, but that is not fetish.
Okay, so I kill and or don't kill whatever the king, stuff him in a bag, replace him. Doable.
Deal, deal,
Entirely doable.
deal with the line of succession either before or after. If it is after, King himself cannot make it. Or everything explodes all at once, and Stonebrook is liable for being responsible.
Yeah, we don't explode things. No need for that.
I think Privy Bomb is an idea I'm going to save for later.
I do like that idea. I just don't like that for this.
I'm just laughing so
It's a good one. It's a good one. The
Okay.
privy
Well, we've
bomb.
got forward. We've got this. We've got this.
The
I'm gonna
problem.
send Gore with the ring unless we really have an objection to sending Gore with the ring. And what were you saying, Gump?
The problem with a privy bomb is you have to make sure that the correct person uses it.
Sure, yeah. It has to be like a
That's why you.
private privy.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it just turns
he's a
into a
king.
shitstorm.
King has a private bathroom.
Yeah, that's why it only works for kings.
Yeah, which
Or
Zoria
very
has
high.
to get into. Yeah.
She
He's
can be
got
invisible.
invisibility.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Ah, we still need safe place to discuss all of this. And that should be demand, Jarek. From you.
I don't think we're gonna get one. Not with her.
She really is counting on you fucking up and getting killed.
Maybe. But she's counted on me for sillier shit before and it worked out.
You died last time, I think. No, Elthane died. You died the time before that.
Yeah, but that wasn't due to her. That was due to us making stupid decisions.
Hmm.
And on the bright side, Nerds isn't here, so I know he's not gonna fuck this up.
Mhm.
Yet.
I'm sorry, I
I'm
just imagined that scene in Game of Thrones where Tyrion Lannister crossbows the king. You have
I'm
this
imagine
this
I'm, ima-
dwarf crossbowing a king.
I'm imagining that, and then the preview explodes. That's what's on my head right now.
Yeah, because he did just come out of the privy, didn't he?
No, he didn't, but that's another dwarf in another Game of Thrones story. But uh,
Too many privies are involved here and too many crossbows. All right. In the meanwhile, go make your money. I'm gonna start scouring for everything I can on poisons and gather what I can. These
you
parts.
should try to get
Huh.
close to King and start observating him as well. If you're going to be the one impersonating, I unfortunately cannot.
I'm going to try. He's probably going to have some kind of public facing nonsense I can go scope out. And these parts that I scavenged from that Vishla temple fish jelly thing will probably do well in a poison.
Hmm, I see. We have beginnings of ideas. Our process of ideation is expanding, but we need to come down, come back again. We need to do diamond. So we need to have talk again.
I would suggest you just send to her. Out of everybody here, you're the most reliable person.
I know that.
Partially because you're too honorable to lie, which is going to get you killed one day.
Is I'm perfectly capable of lying.
Moving on.
Tell us a
But I think
lie,
she's going to.
Zoria. I bet we can pick it out.
What was that?
It
I
was
didn't hear it.
Vishla.
I didn't hear
No, you didn't hear
You don't need to.
it.
It's from
it.
Vishla.
No, I didn't hear it as a player.
I
You
know.
don't
Okay.
need to.
It's from Vishla.
Hmm.
And Vishla, and he gives the dagger a pat. You'll get to eat a king.
I
What
can't
about
wait.
what about Nora?
Adris is gonna kill Nora.
Hmm.
There's no two ways about that. I mean, I could tell Adris that I forged the note, but I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody here agrees. We all knew that Nora was gonna end up dying.
I think Ners is going to be there.
I don't think Nurse is alive.
He is.
Do you think he's alive and capable of finding his way back here?
Yes. He's not responding to my sending spells, but he did respond after. A long time after we left. We parted ways. So he
Well,
did
then,
survive.
then our problem isn't how do we talk to Nora. Our problem is how do we get the information from Nora before Adris and or Nurse have a competition as to who can kill her first.
You can be straight with Adris and tell her that you put the note, but you need her to kill Nora
I don't
and get
actually need her to
information.
kill Nora. I just needed her to be back here so I could get a sloppy visceral blowjob.
Well, that's between you two. But she was trusted. Well, she was companion before that. Yes, this may
Yeah.
be something she can do. While we
What?
focus on really important things.
Are you saying we have Adris try to assassinate the king while we kill Nora?
No, I'm saying opposite.
Okay, good, because I was getting really worried for a second there. I don't think Adris could assassinate a fly. Not for lack of desire, he says as they just assassinated a gnome leader.
Right? And Adris had flashbacks.
Yep.
Again.
So yeah, I'd say sending is going to be our friend here.
So what do I send?
Well, we need to know when Adris is gonna, if Adris is gonna come back to Carcom, and then anything you want to do with Lady Katarine, I don't care. I'm
Actually,
pretty
you
sure.
should, because she will be spooked as soon as somebody who she barely knows speaks of her most intimate desires of power.
I don't think this is about power for her so much. That's just a bonus. I don't think she wants to get married to the king who's known for killing his wives.
Call it off.
I don't think she has that say.
Well, kill him earlier then.
Does have that say if she's dead.
Touche.
If she wanted him dead, we could kill him at any moment before. She wants the power, Jarek, and that is respectable.
Oh,
But
God, that's terrifying coming from you.
that woman has certainly grown in my regard as I think more of her now, to be honest.
She's a great kisser, too.
That I'm not interested in.
You should be. She's a really good kisser.
I'm not. She's too short and of the wrong gender.
Really? I thought you'd swing for females any day of the week.
Mm, I have preference. And she looks at Shell just like a
Oh, we're finally coming around now?
no. That was never mind.
Oh, that sounds like someone's coming around. I just need to work on you for another month or so.
Did you just listen to what I said?
Shell will reach forward and prod the fat of Zorbia's cheek.
Zora will slap the hand away. I need to
Come
draw that.
around. They all do.
Does anybody leave the carrot?
And we should, because Vass has been spent the entire session doing nothing.
Yeah, true.
We're going to think of what I'm going to say to Catherine. Going to validate it with you. Then we send Gore. Okay. Everybody stop talking like it.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Good.
Now, how are you gonna keep this secret from Vessian for 2 months?
I'm just not.
I'm just waiting for somebody to exit the carriage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I exit the carriage.
Jarek will immediately go to Gore and start working on that.
Except as you're on your way over to Gore, you're stopped by a quarterstaff.
God damn it. Are you threatening me with a stick?
No. Don't think. Whatever. I'm not good at planning. Don't need that in my life. And I'm not a liability now. So just tell me where to go and when.
Oh, I could hug you. You're just a fucking treat. You are just a delight.
The only reason to be in on the plan is to tell you how to plan better. That's not me.
Oh, I wish you had a vagina.
I think he does.
You can make one
He
if you're determined enough.
noticeably takes like 5 steps back.
Oh, you're fine. You don't have a vagina, and I'm a vegetarian. Well, perfect then. Okay, if you're down for this, then I need you to keep these two safe.
Which
Isn't that
two
what
do
we
you
do?
point to?
It's Shell and Zoria.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
He walks away.
Well, I
Like the
guess that takes care
ever-living
of that.
fuck, Chaz.
What? Oh, I was just feeding her as we were playing.
Oh, okay. I was like, why now? Is this some kind of like what I'm supposed to read into? Oh no, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, no. I'd put it in
I
the
was
main
just
chat, but
confused if
I
it
don't want to
tied
create
into what we
Gump
were
out.
talking about.
Yeah, no. Just didn't want to freak Gump out because he doesn't want to see that. Okay. Okay then.
Oh, that's what you were doing with my phone.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so break then.
Are you
What?
saying that out of character?
That was in character. Because Jarek's gonna start talking to Gore, which
Shell will
isn't hard.
accompany
Bess had
him.
already walked away, so you just said that to yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That sounds like Jarek.
Right?
Okay.
This is always Vishla, so.
Yeah, he's always there.
Gore, buddy, pal, Gore, Gore. Can you look at me when I'm
Demons?
talking to you?
Oh, he's.
So Gore, and Jarek will turn into Lady Katarine. There's a lady who looks like this in town. And there are a bunch of demons that want her dead.
Demons bad.
You know what, Gump, you can play Gore for this. I like this.
I do.
We need to keep her safe from the demons, but we need to make sure whoever's around her can kill demons. Can you kill demons, Gore?
Gore good at killing demons.
Good.
Pretty
Do you
sure at
think
this
you can
point
keep
he
her
would just
safe?
be breathing very heavily.
Heavy breathing intensifies. Okay. And he takes off the ring. If you go give her this ring, she'll let you stay around and keep her safe from the demons.
Yes.
Perfect. She's at a place called what shit. I'll take you to where she is, okay?
Protect.
Protect. Yes.
He protect. Key attack.
But most importantly, he pavis.
He puppies.
Melanthamar.
Okay. I'm gonna go show you to where she is, and you can walk inside and introduce yourself and give her back her ring, and she'll let you defend her. And when the demons show up, we need you to do a big hurt on the demons.
Demons come here.
Yes, they might. They're coming after her. She'll tell you if something's a demon. Zoria?
Good.
Zoria,
Yes.
can you write a quick note explaining to Lady Katarine how to direct her new bodyguard?
Yes. Call something demon if she wants it dead.
Yeah, you
Like,
might want to write that note just in case. We want to make sure he comes with instructions.
Where's the off
I will.
Make it very clear on the note. He does not do little hurts. He only does very big hurts.
Well, there are a few things I'm going to write on note. That how to use him. That he should not be used lightly because there is absolutely nothing lightly that he can do. And also his wage.
Yes,
Wage.
which is why I'm leaving this to you.
Operation needs funding.
It does, it does.
Bribes need to be made. Spell scrolls need to be commissioned. And I know just who to commission them from. Someone trusted. Though it will take time to get here.
You can have the two chuckle fucks deliver it.
Bess
You're right.
walks up to Zoria and gives her the diamond.
What is this?
You said spells need to be made.
Yes. But those spells are far beyond the cost of single diamond. Which is why we need funding. How many days in
He
month?
takes it back.
30.
I take diamond for my own gain.
You just said no.
I said is not enough, but this will help.
Oh,
Let me do some quick math. So it's about 2 months to
So about 60 days.
60 days.
Yep.
6
Can I-
weeks.
Can I guess how much a spell of simulacrum costs?
That would be expensive as a motherfucker.
Yep.
It's a
That
7th
spell,
level.
it's
It's a
one of the
7th.
Hmm.
strongest
Get a
spells in
bag
the
of
game.
holding and put him in it.
Just get
It's
2
a
bags
7th.
of holding. It'll be cheaper.
It's a 7th level spell, which I have won myself in spell scroll form.
No, you have a 5th level spell scroll.
Is it 5th level?
Mm-hmm.
5th.
Yeah.
Circle of
Shit.
teleportation.
Well,
A
it
7th
should
level
cost.
spell will take 16 weeks
Shit.
and cost about 50k.
That tracks.
It
Need
would
to be
cost
procured, not made.
25ish to make.
while they were talking, Bess actually has an extra bottle on him. So he spent some time pouring his unending bottle into that bottle.
Hmm?
So now he has his normal bottle and one extra that he'll cork up and as like a trial run of the wine racketeering that Zoria wants to do.
Oh lord, that is perfect idea, Ves. Yes. We make our wine famous and we poison king. Never mind.
Already?
Alright.
Zoria? Already? It's been 10 fucking minutes, Zoria.
Can we?
It's been 10 fucking minutes, Zoria.
This was on the player. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah,
gonna
can
be
we
very.
retcon?
This is gonna be very
damn-
confusing.
No, we are not retconning that.
There's a reason I said I don't trust. Oh my god.
This was a Pink mistake, not a Zora mistake. I'm sorry.
Okay, but it's still a mistake.
Ah,
Sorry, I wouldn't have said
Fucking.
that.
if it would have come out at some point.
Bess stares at Zoria,
Did I
just
finish?
blinks a few times.
Did I finish saying the word?
Can, can, you might have like faltered off like
Kill the kin?
Yes. I have an uncle. He needs to
Oh,
die.
God, Shaw will insert herself into the conversation. Ah, yes, my child, and then we'll kill the queen, and we'll kill the uncles, and the aunts, and the parliament, and the elves, and the goblins. We're just going to kill everyone, you and your bullshit stories.
Derek just stares in abject fucking horror.
Yeah, because Shell's the honest one here, and Zoria's clearly lying.
Zoya is spinning a tale.
I mean, you could
She
roll
is flustered
deception
after our conversation.
and
Yes.
insight
Yes.
if you.
Well, yeah.
Derek,
What?
Derek,
Why am
Yes,
I
Well-
so?
I am rolling deception on that.
What?
while you roll, Jarek just throws his hands up and walks away. Oh, you can't do it alone, Jarek. You'll fuck it up, Jarek. We can't keep secrets, Jarek. What do you think? We'll do it better than you will, Jarek.
Uh-oh.
Why am I like this? I'm sorry, guys.
Bess just stares at Shell now, blinks a few times, and just kind of shakes his head
Oh boy.
and walks away.
Swear to fucking God.
I'm sorry.
That whole
Hank,
time I sat
why?
out because I didn't want the character to know.
I
Uh,
didn't mean
no,
to. I'm
no,
sorry.
no plan survives first contact. I guess you got to
I
first
was.
contact a little early.
I'm so fucking sorry.
I mean,
Hank.
at least it was Bess and not the town guard.
Can you direct us to the nearest poison shop? What for? We need to poison the
Not the
gardener.
king.
Ah,
Bess turns around, walks back up to Zoria. Is there a spell or something, Zoria, that you have that can just scrub that out of my head or something? Maybe.
Zora closes a fist. Like
Yeah,
can.
nah, that won't work.
Derek
Maybe
just
if she
turns
gets
around
really
slowly.
drunk.
I'm so. I'm.
Yeah, that's.
Derek has turned and begun to death stare Zoria.
He'll start just chugging from the bottle and
I
hope
just
that
had.
it.
Okay, I just had a deja vu. I think I saw this happening before, but. I'm sorry, guys. This was a.
It's hilarious.
wow.
Zoria, you are
I.
lucky I respect you as
I
a
feel.
creature.
I feel bad now. Like I feel bad.
Oh no,
It lines
it's
up. It lines up.
hilarious.
It is
It's so
hilarious, but it
yeah.
lines up with Zoria. Like Zoria isn't very good at keeping secrets.
Or lying.
True.
Zori keeps secrets by not talking.
Oh, Pink.
Okay, this is
I
where
need-
we are now, and this is why I get to make the plan.
Bess gets shit faced drunk. And hopefully forgets by the morning.
I need to stop thinking out loud. It was a good idea.
I can finger her if you want, but death might be
Him.
I don't want to see you ever finger anybody. No, it's fine. It's fine. Vess got really drunk and started imagining hearing things. Isn't that right, Vess?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Spirits. Yep. Bottoms up.
To be honest, guys, I'm gonna feel stupid for the next month or two.
Well, that's about how long it's gonna take you to kill the king, so.
Zoria, remind me after this to explain the fork and the lock to you.
Can I roll something to see if Vest remembers? Is there anything I can do? Like a constitution,
Like a
maybe?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
There's
okay.
a difference between memory and willful ignorance. Just because Vessian still has the knowledge doesn't mean that he can't just pretend he never heard it.
But the point is more, to me, his goal was always to be if somebody questioned him, he would legitimately not know. Instead of having to
Yeah,
make
that might
deception
be
checks.
that might be
Let's
a
go.
foregone conclusion. Thanks,
19?
Pink.
What'd you say?
Wait, oh, 19. Crap, I want it low. Shit.
Yeah, you
You made a
wanted it
wisdom.
low.
Yeah.
You made a wisdom save on a monk and wanted it low.
Well, they don't get proficiency.
Oh, I thought they did.
Nope.
Really?
Strength index.
Huh.
Oh, right. They
Because
changed
they're
them,
so
right?
athletic.
When wisdom is one of their core stats, whatever. But it didn't mean no good here.
I'm so dumb.
No, you're not.
Well,
It's great. It's very Zodiac.
Zori, Jarek's just walking up and very stiffly trying to pat Zori on the back without letting anger get into it.
And even
It's
She,
okay.
she looks wretched. Like she
It's
looks like I do right now. Like it's just
Zoria, it's okay. I will handle this. I'm the person who handles things like this. It's okay. It's
like
okay.
Best chooses to believe that he misheard Zoria or that it was like he's not understanding what she meant.
It was all a big joke. Hee hee hee.
She's like,
I
obviously he meant like the mattress king of Chicago or something, not like the king. But you know, who knows?
Nobody talks openly about killing the king.
Yeah,
Who would do that?
so obviously Vest misunderstood and Zoria meant something else. But if somebody asks her, it's like, well, yeah, they said they were gonna kill the king, but you know,
I
So
want to
different
Zoria,
king.
die. I want to die.
Zoria, just it's okay. I want to make something clear here. This is a learning opportunity. And because it's a learning opportunity, if you want someone to be sadistic, you ask Shell. If you want someone to be quiet and clandestine, you ask me. And if you want someone who reads books and smarts really good, that's you. Stay in your lane.
On.
Let's just stay in our lanes. It's okay.
Compartmentalize.
You, you're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
What I'm trying to say is, we're all good at some things. It's okay. You're used to speaking your mind honestly and directly. You're not built for this.
You're
And
just built different.
yeah, you're just built different. That's all. I couldn't compete with you with magic. So if it comes to magic, I'm gonna come to you, and I'm gonna go plan to cater to a new business that's going to be opening soon. While you yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not very good at this right now. I'm kind of angry. Pardon me.
He writes a note specifying how to use Gore. And also that Gore needs to take a wage for funding, it's gonna say. But nothing else. And she won't send any messages or any sending that day because she feels just so embarrassed. Like she just wants to dig a hole and sink her head in.
Yeah.
And
God.
Jarrett can be heard walking off in the night. Beshaba, Tamora, I don't care which one you are. Fuck you for that.
I feel so stupid, guys.
It's in character though.
The
It's perfect.
gods
That
It's
are
is
in
very
laughing
character.
Zoria.
at you. Mhm.
It really is. Just makes the story so much more rich.
Mhm.
It does, and like it
It's
falls into that old plan. Man plans,
Mhm.
gods laugh.
it's not about the natural 20s. It's
Well,
about
Gump
the
is
natural
definitely
ones.
laughing.
I think this is like the second time that Zoria has done something like this.
No, the other one was Edric.
I notice a pattern. Those two had something in common. I don't know what.
Pride.
Adris hasn't done it though.
No, Aegis is just dumb. No, the commonality is pink.
No, it's okay though. Both of these are high pride characters
Mhm.
with very set cultural intonations,
Mhm.
so it makes sense that they would do shit like this.
And who have a tendency towards honesty over deception.
Yep.
My fucking god. I couldn't plan a murder of a fly.
I mean,
Without
in
telling the fly
fairness,
first.
this whole group is like pretty open.
Mr. Jarrett just spent like an hour trying to convince them, like, no, I'm the one who's good at clandestine. Can I be the one good at clandestine? And everybody's like, no, we got this. We can plan.
10
That's
seconds
exactly why
later.
Bess wasn't in there. He's not good at planning.
Fucking an hour-long conversation just to keep it hush hush. Lasted like a
You're making
minute.
Pink feel bad. Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just so good. That is
It
I
so
already
is.
good.
nothing that he says can make me feel worse than what I am feeling by myself right now. Like, ugh.
Oh
I think
man,
it was beautiful.
it
Oh
was
yeah.
So
fucking
good.
gorgeous.
It's so D&D.
Mhm.
It's so pink.
It's so D&D.
I am a transparent sheet of paper. That is my spirit animal.
No wonder you're an accountant.
Wait.
I'm not
Wait, you're an invisible piece of paper?
transparent.
Yeah, you can see through it like glass.
Yeah. Yeah, the note also says that instructions are going to be sent.
Instructions are going to be sent.
Yes, or further comments are going to be sent.
Oh, okay. And you give the note to Gore and tell him to.
Jericho will guide him to where she is. The Chris Diamond,
I
whatever it
think it's
was.
important in the note to say something along the lines of make note of the king's mannerisms, because Jarek is going to need some lessons if he's going to impersonate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to put that on paper.
No, yeah, that's on the instructions to follow or the comments to follow.
Don't even say that. If someone intercepts the note, that's sus as fuck.
Yeah. Just give the
Just
instructions on Gore and his wage, and that'll be enough on
Zoria
the paper.
crumples up a
yeah,
piece of paper, lights it on fire,
Yeah.
starts writing a new one.
And Jarek just
Shell
looks
is
over like,
Shell is standing over Zoria's shoulder, just breathing down her neck and making occasional revisions by just stabbing the paper with a finger.
for how badass Zoria is, it's appropriate she gets down moments this bad, though.
With her pinky, just Shell sitting there pinkying the paper.
Yeah, she's fingering it, giving
Screw
the
it up
paper war
again and I'll finger
flashbacks.
you.
Yeah, well, Dora finishes writing the note, gives it to Jarek, and goes sit by Bubbles. She looks desolate. Like, if you just killed her entire family, that's how she looks like.
I'm pretty sure she would feel better if she killed her whole family.
That's possibly true.
Probably.
But she has like this 1,000 yard stare that's just like,
After like 10 minutes of that, Bess walks up, pats her on the forearm a bit, walks away.
Even the monk is like, it's okay.
1,000 yard stare resumes.
You can't write this shit.
Turtle's gonna pop up. Squat next to Zoria.
Oh.
She's gonna poke Zoria's cheek.
Or lets her.
You know, dearest, now would be a good time for that fair fight you wanted. Would that cheer you up?
Now pity fights are being offered. What the fuck? Oh no.
Next jerk's gonna come over and like, pity fuck?
Oh,
You
I
could
just had
sprinkle
to
me a
twist
little
the
And then
knife.
sometimes.
and then Bess follows up on the back end with the pity bottle of wine.
Yeah, it'll be just like Adris. We'll put some hallucinogens in it. It'll be great.
It's ironic that the fucking hobgoblin is the humanity of this campaign. Oh man. Even Gump is like, I can't believe that went to shit so fast.
I can't refuse. But I'm not in mood.
For which?
I'm sorry.
What, being pathetic? Pull yourself together, woman.
The being pathetic line hits her hard. Like you can see that she just.
Big oof.
I need moments to process failure.
No, you don't. You need to get your head out of your ass. Come on, what would a real hobgoblin do? A real hobgoblin would pick themselves up and beat my ass to shit for even implicating that you were a fucking failure.
Eric would be adding to this, but he is escorting Gore right now, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Her right hand is maddeningly like ticking against her thigh. Just. Not today. Not now. She needs
Okay.
a minute. Yeah. She needs to feel sorry for herself for a bit.
Alright, don't pretend I didn't help.
Y'all gonna fight? No.
No, she's having a mood right now. We need to be sensitive.
Is she ragging it?
Indeterminate. I think she's just wallowing in her own failure at this point.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say filth for a second. That,
Yeah,
like
she
with the
is pretty
period
filthy
thing, that'd
too.
be, yeah.
Nurse is twitching somewhere.
Yeah, nose is twitching.
Somewhere nurses snatches a neck, like breaks a neck.
Clutches his pearls.
Shoots a cat in the throat.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna go, like, just, do my thing for a bit. Get some rest. See you in the morning.
If you
Night,
hear
Zora.
noises, do not investigate.
Oh, pity fuck?
Quite possibly.
Zoria, that's
just
so
in case,
nice of you.
child. Just in case, child. Let's staying in bed for the night. Don't get up for anything.
I mean, I don't really do the bed thing. I mean, yeah. Oh, Zoria, it's so nice of you to give her a pity talk. Good job, lady. I'll talk to you. Bye. And he walks off.
Mm-hmm.
I need to draw Zorda's face of despair.
Self shock.
Escalated quickly.
Shell shocked.
Oh
Ah,
God.
that's the second time that joke's been made, and it's worse every time.
Mm-hmm. So, Jarek, you find your way through town with your big buddy Gore to an inn called the Diamond Strike.
All right, buddy, she's in there. Go give her back her ring, and give her this note. Okay?
Yes.
Avis.
All right then. We'll miss you. And Derek will stand outside to make sure, a fight doesn't immediately break out.
Yeah. Um. So Gore goes in, but the back is all guarded, Jarek. The area to the rooms is guarded, and they won't let him in.
Shit. Well, Derek will be Vishla
Yeah.
and walk in with
Mm-hmm.
Gore, walk up to the guards.
Fuck.
What?
Well, now I have to make a split-second decision.
Oh,
No. Okay. Keep going. Go ahead.
oi.
Yeah, what of it?
Lady Katarine's waiting on this one.
And who are you?
I'm the person who's supposed to make sure he gets here. He's not exactly the brightest.
Okay. Well, she can meet him in the morning then.
All right. Gore,
Yes.
you stand with these gentlemen till Lady Katarine shows up in the morning. Then you give her that note. Yeah?
Yes.
All right, gentlemen. Don't don't mention any mythological beings around him. He gets
Like unicorns?
No, don't start listing them off until you hit the wrong one. Just don't whatever. And Derek will walk off
Okay.
and hope that plays out better than his initial gut instinct tells him it will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, I think here is a good point to make a break.
Yeah.
And we'll pick it up here Monday. Or hopefully Monday.
Hopefully Monday.
Yep.
Plan on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So, for those of you watching, Herp, I appreciate you being here. We post this shit on YouTube every week.
We don't.
Oh yeah, this one's going right on there fucking tonight.
Oh boy.
We try
Um,
to post every week.
hmm But thanks for watching. Hope you had some fun. We did. And we'll see you in a week or so.
Don't use the D
Maybe
word.
3 days.